Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends have fun playing D&D, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, warmest of welcomes to you. We hope you guys enjoy, and that you guys follow along with the story as we continue. Real quick housekeeping. If currently, especially if you're watching live, feel free to go ahead and use the command !donate. We have two links there. One for all of the different places that you can donate in assisting Black Lives Matter. It is an important time here in the U.S. to not only listen to those who have been systematically affected by everything that's been going on for over the past 400 years, but now is the time to help. And if you have the means to help, whether it be posting on socials, whether it be donating, whether it be protesting, whatever it is, we hope that you find that link helpful in assisting in any way you can. There's also a link as well for police reform, Operation Zero. So we hope you take a look at those. But that is going to do it for announcements for today. So let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode. But before we do, let's go ahead and introduce the cast. We will be missing Jill today, who plays Whirl of Roe. She had some outside things to take care of. But as far as players here today, first we have Becca playing the feisty half-elf rogue warlock and latest member to start taking ideas from Gale's playbook. It's Dea.
I already cried today, but that's because I was watching a movie.
That happens. Next is Michelle playing the tiefling wizard and one killing you with a fireball of insults. It's Rudy.
I also cried today, but that's because I was watching Queer Eye.
Also valid. Next is Jill playing the tiefling fighter paladin and one telling you to stop hitting yourself. It's Mercy.
Question, did you just call me Michelle?
I may have, but that's just whatever it is. It's been a day. Next is Cody playing the Kitsune Oracle and boy keeping the morale afloat as well as the players. It's Haru.
I'm pretty sure I'm marked for death.
Could be, you never know. Next is Jolly playing the official Precious Bean, the Asmar Sorcerer, and if she isn't careful, she might find a new career path on the high seas. It's Maddie.
That's true.
And finally, it's me, Jace, playing the Firbolg Paladin Barbarian and excited cannon assistant. It's Gale, featuring a sword that's sometimes a dog and a dog that's sometimes a sword. We got our DM ready. Connor, go ahead and take it away.
So where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just purchased a boat, made their way to the long-forgotten city of Danos, a island that used to be flying in the sky, which is now being researched by some scholars from the city of Trisane. They dealt with a monstrosity that was roaming around said abandoned city, passed them off to one of their friends, a individual by the name of Hongaron. They then chose a peculiar book from said city. Yeah, of course, the can pop always makes it in there. They then took the book, which was going to teach their gunslinger bard about alchemy, and then they began searching for the pirates and other individuals who are roaming the sea, as Faldea was sent off to do a little bit of work. And where we just left off, you guys had dealt with a few sea monsters, what appeared to be some spinning sea serpents, only to have cannon fire come your way. So, if I recall correctly, what you guys are doing right now is you guys are starting to make your way towards the boat so you could start closing the distance and actually get into cannon fire range, I'm assuming? It's more or less up to you on, like, what kind of range we're talking.
I mean, cannon fire is what? What is cannon fire?
Cannon fire is about 1,000 feet on the outside range, which means that Ro will be doing it at disadvantage, and so would they, most likely. Or 500 for normal range, but it means that Ro will be doing it at a normal roll, and so will they. Which is potentially dangerous. Which, I mean, I don't think I need to say that, but still, I wanted to.
Weird question. Shouldn't they have technically made the last roll that hit us and caused damage at disadvantage too?
They did. Oh, wait, no, they did not.
They did not.
But also, who cares? It's,
I mean,
The
half of our
30-something
boat's health
damage
is
on our boat
gone.
cares.
it's not half of your boat's health. Also,
It is.
It's a
no,
good
it's
force.
not. It pretty clearly is not.
It's a good
It's a-
chunk. It's almost it's a third.
You gave us 60. Oh no, that's our like what we have now. Okay, what's that?
I suppose technically it
It's
was
a third. It is still a
sneak
third.
attack.
They
No,
were
the
yeah,
first
they were,
one was. The first
You-
one was, and we caught it.
and then you guys proceeded to do nothing.
That's true. Okay, fair enough. All right, whatever.
You literally sat there and you were like, "What do we do? I don't know," and you didn't say anything.
Well,
Well, now we're going towards it.
Yeah, now you're going towards it.
I think we should probably just start firing the second we can. Worst
Yeah,
case
but-
scenario, we miss. Oh well.
Well, the biggest question for me is like, are you guys going to try and sit on an outside range away from them, or are you just going to start closing the distance?
Well, if we want Gale to be able to charge them with a
We're
hammer,
closing. I thought we were closing the distance.
Yeah,
we're
we did
closing
say
the
that.
distance.
Also, there's no music.
I know.
Wait.
I'm doing one thing right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, this feels weird.
Yeah, no. I'm quickly getting a song
Okay.
Crap.
ready.
You do your duty.
As long as it's not the copyrighted.
It's not copyrighted.
Caribbean.
And I'll be telling Michelle what to paste in to give credit for the free music. So
Thank you, sir. You can just message
There's
me
that.
later. Okay,
Delete.
or that. Thank you. Okay. Cool.
there we go.
I will keep that.
So
Oh, it's
There's our off-brand Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, that's what it is. In that case, let's get you over to the newer page because I did have to redo it a little bit to make it more fitting for a large boat fight.
Yeah. Oh,
We will say that you guys are more or less beginning to close the range between each other. This is definitely not
No.
accurate, but more or less like within a round or two, you guys would be able to close in on yourselves because you're both starting to move towards each other.
Okay, what?
What
I'm
are
in.
you doing,
Okay.
guys?
What?
I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm just
That's
fucking
not.
around while I
You
wait.
literally just said that's not accurate.
I know,
I know. I just said that.
but it's more fun to fuck around with it. I'm
Okay.
waiting for comments to be
Okay.
made.
Yeah. So if you guys are going to
So-
continue pushing forward, that's totally fine. Any actions that you guys would like to do while you are beginning to reach a midpoint between the two of each other?
I'm
I-
going to run downstairs. To
You're
Gale.
gonna go downstairs.
To Gale.
Okay.
Because Dale's downstairs, so I'm going to go downstairs to Gale.
Daya's kind of she's facing the boat and she's preparing to cast Eldritch Blast as soon as she's within range of someone on the railing. Try and yank them into the water.
Okay.
Fire dagger pointed
I would
at
assume you mean near the railing because there's nobody who's like standing on top of a railing.
That-
Yeah,
Okay. I just need to double
but
check.
they're pointing like ranged weapons at us. I'm assuming some of
You
them at
see-
least are at the railing.
With your perception, you would see that there are 4 men that are armed with what appear to be either blunderbuss or muskets, as well as a few others that are armed with more melee weapons, and one that is wearing much nicer clothing than the rest.
This is probably the captain, guys. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, it's got a tricorn hat. What do you expect?
Probably want to keep that one alive if we can. Well,
Okay.
maybe not. Eh.
If that's the case, you will have your opportunity to take your shots using Eldritch Blast. They will also have an opportunity to take shots at you once you enter their range. I'm assuming the rest of you are staying up on top of the boat. So if that's
Rudy
the
wants to
case,
cast haste on Gale.
We have a spare action. Haru will also cast a first level cure wounds on himself while he still has his channel divinity up so that he can get temp HP.
yeah, you can do so. Go right ahead.
So, Gale, you're hasted.
Got it.
Dea, you guys will begin to close the range. I'll just basically set us up to where you guys will wind up being at the end of all of it, because you guys are more or less going to be meeting up to meet up between the two of you. I'm assuming at least.
Sorry, I was double checking something.
Getting in range is the first step.
I mean, yeah. There's not much we can do until we're in range.
We are very close now.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's
That's boat
it's two
battle.
boats. You guys are going to close range very quick.
Yeah.
What's
So
the boat speed, Connor? What's the boat speed?
It's about the same as yours. It's not a super large boat, so its speed is more or less about the same as yours. So the big thing I need to know is Eldritch Blast range is 120, right?
Yes.
In that case, you will get your shot off before your two Eldritch Blasts off before they can get any shots off. So tell me who you're hitting or aiming for, I should say.
That guy, I think, because he looks most likely to fall off.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Check some things. Boop, boop. Wow. Terrible. Awful.
Neither one of those will hit, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Straight and
You
strong.
fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts, and the gunman is able to nimbly dodge out of the way, while they all begin lining up their shots and preparing to fire at you. Once you guys get about 50 feet closer, that's when they will all begin to fire off their muskets at you all. One on Dea. Actually, no, probably 2 on Dea. Yeah. 2 on Dea, 1 on Mercy, and 1 on... Maddie.
Okay. Oh, fine. Put me under the bus.
Well, it was you or Haru!
to be fair, if they tried to fire at me, they'd have to do a wisdom save.
I mean, they don't know. They don't know that. It's just it's a decision between the fox and the lady. You know.
Which
They're just kind of choosing.
Disney movie.
No. Dea, 1, 2.
First one hits, second does not.
All right. Mercy, 1.
Absolutely not.
Maddie, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Dea, first one's 12 points of piercing damage. Maddie, second one is 15 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
As
uncanny
they all
dodge
fire
that.
off their muskets.
Just because I can. So I'll take 6 damage of that 12.
You're going to uncanny doge.
Yes.
Doge.
All right.
Uncanny dog. I am.
Uncanny doge.
The dog doesn't look like a dog,
Wow.
but yet it does.
Oh boy.
So these gunmen are going to move a little ways to the back, over here. These ones are going to move over here. While this individual with the hatchets, you see that they appear to have a bandolier with a bunch of little hand axes on them. Grabs a hold of a large plank and begins to toss it over so that it can go between the 2 of your boats.
Aha.
There
There we go.
That is a bad decision, man.
Come here.
Although it's more of a bad decision for me, Mercy, because bad history with walking across things.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh no.
there we are. There's our plank. And now I'll properly roll their initiative, and I think we'll basically just kind of carry on from where we left off last time, which was like just after row, because fuck it.
Sure.
But just after we start with Dea.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's you.
So I'll try this again, and I'll aim for
Also,
this.
just let me just quickly get their rolls down.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't worry.
Since Gale was helping out in the gun deck down below, if I would have seen them getting close, Gale would have moved up to essentially right at the end of the stairs.
Yeah, we would have called for you as they were
Gotcha.
approaching.
Yeah, you'd be up there. Let me undo the little blue bip. No, let me choose his bip.
Choose his bib.
There we go.
Welcome to the topic,
Fucking
and Gale.
Roll20 does not like us.
I mean, we knew this.
All right. So let me just get the guys on initiative. You can declare what you're doing, but still, I just need to get them ready.
I'm trying to do the same thing against this guy and pull him overboard.
You're gonna
with
try and yank that
Eldritch.
fucker.
I'm gonna yank. I'm gonna Eldritch yoink. 27,
Yoink.
23.
27, 23. Those will both hit.
Much better.
Do damage.
Is it 10-foot pull per hit or just with
No,
the first
it's
hit?
just once per turn.
Okay. I always need to double check that.
Yeah. The other one, the one that pushes, you do it on every hit, but the pull one is
Gotcha.
just once.
And that one's also like 5 feet, right?
No, I think they're both 10 feet, but I don't really remember. But
Yeah,
this
they're
one
both
is
10.
pulled 10 feet.
Okay.
So he's
There are quite a few invocations, so it's tough to remember, to be honest.
yeah, he can probably make a save to grab the railing here, but
Ooh,
wow.
that swinger's doing good. All right.
By the way, the push is 10 feet away.
Yeah,
10
that's
feet?
what I thought. That's
So-
what I thought.
10 in general.
That's
Just
weird. And
double.
why does the push allow you to do it so many times?
I guess
don't
because in
know.
theory it's pushing it farther away from you.
Yeah.
But even then, that could still be effective. In the right conditions, you could knock someone off a cliff.
Yep.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what
Oh
I've
no,
read.
no, no! It's
No,
fine.
I
I
it
just
is
think it's
something
interesting.
I've like thought about since I picked up Warlock. Like since I had my first level of Warlock, I've been like, why
Warlock.
does my pull?
Strategically more advantage to pull something closer if it is trying to stay out of range than
It
it is
Yeah.
to push something away
That's
trying
kind
to
of what I
stay in
figure.
range.
But
The way I think of it is, if you pull it, that means it gets closer to your melee fighters.
that too.
Whereas
No.
pushing, it would put it away from anyone who's closer range.
With that said, there are some folks I don't want to be close to.
Yeah. The interesting thing is like you're pulling it closer to you. So as a
Yeah,
warlock,
and a lot of warlocks are not exactly
Yeah.
frontline fighters.
No, that's true.
but I
Um,
love pulling people off.
8 and 4.
things, so
I'll just give them a quick what dexterity? Yeah, let's say
probably
dexterity.
dexterity.
I love this. Jill just did a thing, and I was like, I did it for you.
Jill
What'd you
said
do?
Blaze.
Jill said Blaze. I did it in the chat already, so I did it before I even saw what you wrote.
Thank God.
Somewhere from the void, Jillian tells us to Blaze.
Get fucked, axe thrower.
Get fucked. Yeah, they will be pulled off and over the boat and they will splash down. You will see them disappear into the water.
We'll worry about them later.
I mean, to be
They're out of
fair,
the fight for now.
it's gonna be really hard to throw an axe in the water, so.
Exactly. They'll have to spend some time getting up at the best. So.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
The sail went below.
Oops.
Oh God, we won!
I didn't know
Map.
the ships worked like that. That's really
They're not supposed to. What happened? Boat!
Oh,
Fuck it. I'll just make it a map layer. Uh-oh. It's even worse now.
We win!
We win!
Yeah, I mean it's map layer, but that's because it's behind the map.
I'm not quite sure where to hit now. Wait, I have C invisibility. I can do this.
Fucking smartass.
Yeah, you're in a group filled with them. I don't understand why you're so surprised.
Okay,
Also, do you guys think you're going to be doing any moving? Like on your ship?
Probably not.
I mean, I will have to get to an
Like
enemy.
moving of the ship, I should say.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
not doing this.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna make your ship also a map layer.
No, there's no
There we
reason
go.
to pull.
Oh,
Well, bye.
Guys, we're
Our
drowning!
ship is gone now.
no, not really.
We're taking in water.
No, you're not. All right.
I mean, we are. We just there's a
So
whole giant chunk of a
they will go underneath the water. Underneath the water.
So long, farewell.
What was that?
I was making a bad joke. Continue. I mean, I could have gone for thanks for all the
Just
fish,
pop
but
them into the GM layer. Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Is this the group
Oh,
or is it just?
This is Dea.
Okay. I
Alright,
was
just
very
gonna step back like a
We have
step.
initiative for a reason.
So that's it.
No, this is Gale.
Shut the fuck up, Jace. Alright. Up next is the Chain Pirate. They are going to move up here. Yeah. They're going to ready an action. And Gale, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm with the helmet on and everything.
Yep.
Gale is going to move to there. He's gonna take probably, about 10 feet out.
You can walk on the plank. Don't worry, you're fine.
Yeah, but no.
Hold on.
Gale
If it'll
has
make this a
plan.
little easier, there. It's in those squares.
Gale has a plan, so he's gonna go a couple steps out, and then, being hasted, he's going to jump down to the water. And then he's just gonna charge the side of the boat and hit the side of the boat.
Okay. You will do so. You leap down onto the water, and using your water walking, you're going to charge and attack the boat.
Bonus action rage.
Go ahead.
I did not declare that. All right.
It's fine. I kind of expected you would do this.
Yes.
So.
I was about to do it. All right. So guys are gonna charge in, and then right as he's about to hit the boat, he's gonna go knock, knock, and just lay into it recklessly.
All right.
Into the side of the boat. First attack is going to be a 23.
It's a boat hit.
All right, good. I wasn't.
The
I
boat
wasn't
takes an
sure
attack
if
of
it had dodged
opportunity.
it. All right, and then the second one, Gale's gonna bring it back around. That's a 23.
All right.
That's more damage.
We will treat the physical damage as siege, not the necrotic, because I don't know how you can. Well, no, you can make the wood rot. Never mind. I'll take the necrotic damage too.
Haha! Excellent.
So 20 to 40, and then 16, 1, to 32. So it's a nice 72 points of damage as you knock a giant hole into the side of the ship.
Good. So it's being hasted. I'm sure I have a bit more movement.
You do?
Yeah,
You
'cause I have
also
110
technically
feet
have
of
another
movement.
action.
Would I be able to get to the other side of the boat?
Through
the hole.
Don't. Oh, through the boat? No.
Okay.
Like you could maybe crawl inside of it, but you're not like knocking a Kool-Aid man-sized hole into the wall. It's
Damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna
like it's a good-sized hole. It's not that big.
I'm gonna take my third attack then on that same area, because I'm gonna knock another hole into it.
Okay.
I'm
It
trying to
is
make
very
a hole
clearly
big
starting
enough.
to take on some water, but it's not going to sink immediately.
That's fine. That's a 28.
It's a boat.
Crit. Damn. All
It's
right.
a boat.
That's
Yes, you
that's
hit.
a lot of damage. All right.
Maths. 46. Okay. Yeah, so it has a fairly nasty looking hole inside of it. You can already hear some voices from inside the boat beginning to move and clamor towards where the hole is.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Good.
you knocked a particularly nasty hole inside of the boat, and you can see water's beginning to rush in. Anything
Good.
else you'd like to do?
There's nothing else I can do since it.
Okay. I had to ask anyways.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
Gunman's turns. They are going to move a little bit here. This guy is going to move up here. Actually, no, he'll stay there. He'll go back there. And yeah, I'll say this guy is going to take. He's going to do his 2 musket shots on you, Gale.
All right. At advantage.
Yes, because you went reckless against the boat, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Forgot you did that.
Yep.
All right. Musket. Uh-oh.
Yep, that will hit.
Musket.
15 won't hit, but it's got to be at advantage.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Yep. That one will hit.
First one is 17 total. Second one is 10.
All right.
So you see that the gunmen are very clearly quite adept at hastily reloading when necessary. That guy fires 2 shots at you. Dea Mercy, 1 on you 2, 1 on each of you, and then 2 on Haru and 2 on Maddie.
Right.
Okay.
Dea, Mercy.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
With the 15 was on me?
Yeah.
The first thing's on you.
Okay, that one misses.
Okay. Maddie?
Nope. Oh god. Oh
Yes.
no.
Haru's dead,
No, the
guys.
27's on you, Maddie.
Oh god.
No,
Okay,
I
yeah,
thought they
that
were-
was.
It's
You
two.
said
It's two shots. I said it.
Oh, Maddie's fucked, y'all.
No, this is just one. It can't be that bad.
Mercy, does the 21 hit you?
Yeah, I said it did.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
6
you-
points of piercing damage. Maddie, 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
And
well.
Haru, is it a dexterity? Is it a dex? No, wisdom save
It is
for every attack.
Yes, every time.
They are not proficient
DC,
in
DC
wisdom.
is 17.
No. Okay, they'll get one attack off, basically.
Yes. That hits.
I had a feeling. 11 points of piercing damage.
Alright, let me do this. I maintain concentration on Bless.
Okay. You're good to go then. This is where someone who is underwater will go. I should roll for them. Hold on. That's technically they'd be doing that with. Nah, not particularly stealthy. But Gale, you would see that from underwater, the individual that got knocked off the boat is now swimming back up towards you very quickly, and they don't look entirely human anymore. They have a very slick and eel-like appearance to them. Their mouth has protruded out slightly and now has these horrible pointed teeth sticking out, and they look very wrong. And they're going to take some swipes at you.
All right.
Fish pirates, fish pirates.
Only 2 attacks with their hand axes, as they are going to breach up, take 2 swipes, and then dive back down.
But they shouldn't those be at advantage?
They are with advantage. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Gil.
All right. So the
so-
second one hits.
Yeah, 1 hits. That's it.
Yeah.
8 points of slashing damage, and then they dive back down into the water. And I will say, for reference, you see them come up from here, and then immediately splish,
All
dive
right.
back into the water.
So I get my attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's just a normal attack. That's 24 to hit.
Hit.
And good news, now they don't move.
Fair enough. They don't move.
That's 17 points of damage.
Yep. All right. It's the first mate's turn. You're attacking their boat. This person's going to charge over here to the edge of the boat and then leap off. And as they are jumping down, they're going to make a slashing attack at you, Gale, with their scimitar.
All right.
With advantage. And since they have advantage, that counts as a sneak attack on you.
Okay.
So, 5 points of slashing and an additional... Whoops, that is not right. Let me just do this. There we go. An additional 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And as this one slashes down at you as they are diving into the water, you see that they begin to look almost betentacled and vaguely octopus-like, and then they dive deep into the water, far away from where you can touch them.
All right.
Fish pirates, fish pirates.
I think they're fish people.
Feeple.
Hit me.
Rudy.
There it runs up. I'm gonna use my 50, the 50 thing, because I'm gonna run back down. So I'm gonna go 15. See what's happening with Gale. Deciding I do not like that. Bonus action change to psychic. Action to do just a shatter on these boys.
I should
over
probably
here.
do that to clear this a little bit deeper. You will be able to get the axe thrower, but with the he only moved with the first mate. He only moved 25 feet, and then was able to use his bonus action
he
to just
went-
keep going down. So
he
he's
went
further
down.
down.
Actually, then never mind. I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do it right here. Well, can I do it like here and hit both of these?
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I'd say you'd definitely be able to get like these two.
Yeah,
But
that's my goal.
I'm not sure about this guy because with how tall most boats are, I don't.
No, I just want to get this
I don't
guy.
know if you'd be able to do that.
I'm aiming to get this guy and this guy.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do a shatter. Con save, please. Oh, this one is psychic.
Constitution
but
saving
still,
throw from the two of them. Axe thrower.
Yeah, he saves. He takes 6.
And the one gunman.
Nope, he does not. He takes 12.
Takes 12
Non-magical objects that aren't being worn or carried also take damage in the area.
Non-magical objects.
Yes.
I'm doing it psychic though, so I wouldn't say.
It's if it wasn't for that magical item that you had.
Yeah, I'm doing it because I have a magic item, like the big bracelet. She wears electric chain, basically to any sort of damage, and I'm doing it psychic because she wants to. Even though thunder makes more sense, but she's just doing it. No, it's fine.
Flavor.
It's flavor.
So yeah, this guy will take full damage, and will stumble back, with a nosebleed from the psychic damage. This guy does not take as much damage. How much is the knockback from Shatter?
Shatter, I believe, is 10 feet. 10 feet?
Okay, they knock back over there.
Let me just put it down. I don't remember.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's nothing serious.
Yeah.
All right, it's the captain's turn. The captain is going to move towards the edge of their ship. Yeah, you're in the range.
Leave our Rudy alone.
That's fine.
Actually, you're just in their range, and they're going to point a finger at you, and their eyes are going to glow almost like a seafoam green, and I'm going to need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell, whatever it is.
It is not a spell.
It's not. Interesting. Okay.
It is a spell-like ability that is psionic.
Ooh.
You have an extra D4 from Bless.
Cool. Wisdom save, you said?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Also, knock out the spell slot.
Yeah, I am.
You fail.
Wait, what did I make? Yeah, I would have
It's a
failed
10.
either way. I would
Yeah.
have failed either way. So it's fine.
That is a failure. You are now under the effect of Dominate Monster.
Cool. Cool. Sorry, guys.
GG.
Sorry, dudes.
What's a good one for Dominate Monster? Yeah, sure.
Does Dominate Monster work on a person?
Dominate Monster works on any kind of creature. You attempt to beguile a
Dominate
creature that you
person
see within
was-
range.
It's fine.
It's Dominate... What you're thinking of is Dominate Person on a
Yeah, which
creature.
doesn't. Yeah.
Dominate Monster just works on basically anything.
Which makes sense because it's an 8th level enchantment.
It's a
It's
very
high,
small
these
spell.
are high level bitches.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, you are now under the effect of that spell, and they can't do anything else. Haru, you're up.
Well, I mean, this will cause me to drop concentration on Bless.
You don't want me to be
But-
blessed.
But Haru is going to basically say, come on, we'll be having none of that. He will cast Calm Emotions, centered basically anywhere here. A creature can choose to automatically fail it, and one of the options of it is that it can automatically suppress any condition causing you to be charmed or frightened.
As
I
a
would not-
domination effect, you wouldn't get the chance to just succeed, just
think
choose to
that's
fail,
charm.
though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I passed. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, dude. You tried.
If it was a charm spell, maybe dominates. It's not that simple. Good thought, though.
Other people do have that too, so
It's true. I think Maddie has it.
Maddie does have. I think.
Anything else you'd like to do, Haru?
Let's see. He will also try something a little bit, I guess, kind of sneaky. And he will say over to the other boat, "Halt! You are attacking an emissary of Segoye. If you do not wish to face the full might of our military, you should lay down your arms now."
Let him bluff.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Alright.
Jesus.
The pirate captain looks at you and kind of cocks his head to the side and just kind of smiles. He does not say anything else.
Oh. His turn.
They will be like, I don't think they care. They're pirates.
Mercy, you're up.
Yeah. Gonna do what I always do when things are too far for me to get to it, and pop Expeditious Retreat. So that way I'm not a useless piece of shit. And I'm gonna...
By the way, I should mention Calm Emotions is a charisma save.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
And since I dropped Concentration on Bless, you wouldn't have that.
Nope, hold on. Yeah, no, I failed.
In that case, you fail. Let me
Still
check.
technically under the effect, but as long as I maintain concentration on it, you're suppressed.
So...
Let me double check the wording.
It's not ended, it's just suppressed.
Charmed or frightened. Yeah. So if you lose calm emotions at all, it will come back.
Yep.
Oh, this is hurting my brain.
So you are still under the effect of Dominate Monster.
Right.
But you are not charmed to them, which is interesting. Yeah, so
Yes.
you're not charmed, meaning that they can't use the telepathic link, and they can't make you attack for them. But the minute calm emotions goes away, you go back to being dominated.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so Mercy, you're up.
Yeah. I can only do one thing that's useful, so... Boop.
And that's a
hope-
hit.
Gonna hit.
That will land. As you did close into his range,
I assume.
they are going to make an attack on you with their chain.
Definitely
what?
hits.
Okay, instead of doing damage, they're going to try and go to trip you. Make a DC, make a strength saving throw, please.
I think I make it.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry.
Because
Okay.
+4.
Okay, and also the 26 will definitely hit.
And hit 2. 22.
Also hit. Their
So now
AC
we
is not that amazing.
So now we get to play the fun game of this. I'm going to roll that d4.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, so it doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
And second one, roll that d6. So instead of 12, it's 14.
It's 14.
Yeah.
My leg hurts. All right, Maddie, you're up.
Is Maddie dead?
Maddie,
Oh my
Jolly,
God.
you're muted.
I know. Okay. Okay.
we
I'm
go.
gonna me. Hold them shut.
Oh, shut up. I was eating. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast it at level 2,
Okay.
which that would be 10.
10 points of healing.
Okay. And then, I guess. No, wait. I kind of want to, but I don't. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna do it. Oh, but they shot me though. Yeah, no. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Fireball by using my sorcery points.
To make it a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna quicken spell. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on their sail.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Make an attack.
Okay.
We'll put it as like a damage threshold to make it catch fire and hit. Yeah, it's a sail.
And then I just roll damage as well.
Yeah,
so-
let's just say like roll. I was gonna say roll 10 or higher,
Oh.
and it'll start to catch fire. So it's catching fire basically.
Okay, that's fine. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. It's Rose's turn. She's down with the cannons. I think she will. She'll take a shot at the boat. Could someone please? Actually, hold on. I got Rose sheet. I can make her roll. Rose sheet. There she is. So dexterity plus proficiency. In this case, would be 7. I can just roll it as a save, and that'll work. Okay. How do you mess with the cannon at that distance? She attempts to fire off with the cannon, and it will just kind of skim off of the wall of the ship slightly, and she will move over to the next cannon to fire off the next one while the crew begins reloading this one. And with that being said, the other pirates at the top of the round are going to fire off their cannons at your boat. Who should I have roll for me? Mercy. Or Jess, I should say.
What am I rolling?
Just roll me d20 plus 5.
D20. So 22.
Oh, okay. That will hit your boat. Next one. It's only 2.
18.
Also a hit.
Where are your cursed rolls now?
It's not Mercy rolling
for
them.
hitting your own boat?
Look, I think you guys don't realize the only rolls I roll well are attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 5d10 twice.
Oh God, we're gonna.
It's
sing.
cannon damage.
25.
How are they not
36.
sinking?
What the fuck?
How are they not sinking? That's my question. Gale did a shit
Because
ton
it's
of
the first round? How fast do you think boats sink, numbnuts?
We're about to sink.
Seriously.
The Titanic hit an iceberg and then sank in 5 seconds.
Yes.
All I know
Uh,
is we're about to die, y'all. Sorry.
So what's the damage on your ship right now?
Oh.
A lot.
What's 25 plus 36?
61.
We have
Oh,
2
we-
hit points left.
Yeah.
You have 2 hit points left? Okay, you're not sinking. You're badly damaged, but you're not sinking.
Sinking starts when we go below that, then?
Ding ding. Got it.
I was about to say, that
sucks.
was not explained.
No, of course not. Also, one of you has been in charge of a boat, and that's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So basically, sinking happens once you go below that threshold. You can have either your crew members start trying to rebuild the boat, but they won't be doing as good a job as any of you possibly could because they are just more or less skilled personnel, and that's about it.
Yeah. If we're in Dea's turn, she's going to command anyone who's not running the cannons to start making repairs.
Okay. Just roll me a some kind of a charisma-based skill check, either intimidation or deception or persuasion to really.
You don't want to piss me the fuck off, except you won't be because I rolled 11. Even though
Okay.
I played some intimidation.
Your crew begins working on that as quick as they can. For the case of this, we'll just consider the 11 to be the amount of damage that they are healing.
Okay.
Air
Okay.
quotes, healing.
Okay. And then I need to measure some distance. I have. Wait, no. I forget how much extra movement my cloak gives me.
10.
Is it 10 extra?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I can totes get around that guy and flank with Mercy without triggering anything else. And I don't know if I declared it last time, but I totally switched the switchblade to a rapier again.
Okay. I mean, if you did the last combat, it's going to still be in a rapier, so don't
Yeah, I just can't remember, but it's like definitely
did.
something I would have done as
Yeah, you're
they
fine.
approached. There's a 25. For
Huh. My dad just had a black bear travel down his driveway.
ah,
Shit.
Yeah, you got a picture of it.
anyway, I just did 26
26.
damage, and then Salt Dagger coming in. Oh, I forgot to do Booming Blade. Whatever. And then an extra 9.
You keep forgetting that.
I do. I'm a really bad warlock.
So 20, 35 points of damage total. Yeah, 35 points of damage total, and by scaring him with your rapier and your dagger, you will cut him down.
Hey.
And Daya's gonna like take that moment to be like, you think this is our first pirate raid? We'll show you. She's very like.
Yeah. I will allow you to roll a. Oh gosh, is it intelligence or wisdom that's for remembering things? I think I keep saying it's like either or because I don't care enough.
I want to say because history is intelligence, you've been saying intelligence.
I think intelligence. Yeah. So yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I
make an
think
intelligence
you can
check for me, please.
9? Jesus, I have a +6.
Intelligence is learning, retaining, and recalling information,
so
while wisdom is using information to adapt to new situations.
Which is why.
So yeah, in that
Gale
case, it
does
would be
well.
intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't place your finger on something.
I know.
There's
I
something
know what it
something
is.
kind of niggling at you, but you can't
I
remember.
know what it is because you asked me for things before the session.
Yeah, I know. Because you didn't give me those.
Sorry, I thought I had it at some point,
You
but I
did
guess
actually. Sorry.
I hadn't.
Galala. Oh, whoops. Gale, you're up.
Question about Rudy's mental state. Would she be able to maintain haste?
I mean, it's an action to drop it, isn't it?
He didn't tell me
No,
to drop
it's not
it.
it's not an action to drop it, and he did. Since he only was able to cast Dominate Monster, he's not able to immediately say what to do. I believe that's done on your turn.
Right.
Yeah, so no, he doesn't have the opportunity to do anything like drop your spell or anything like that. So you do still have it up.
Okay.
Currently.
Important to know.
Currently, yes.
Alright, so assuming that I've stunned out the guy behind me with the green dot, I can hit him, so I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Reckless. It's going to go with another upswing with the hammer.
Okay.
That's
Hit.
24. There's your damage. 18.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Just barely.
Alrighty, gonna hit him again. That's a
Actually, let me
16.
double check. Yeah, no. 16 to hit. That will hit.
Alright.
Very likely to not survive this, but still. Yeah.
Yeah,
with
definitely
that,
not.
you will crush the head of this eel person, sending him sinking down into the depths below.
He'll take a deep breath and then swing around with his third attack and will hit the ship.
Okay. You're taking another swing at the boat.
Yes. Because there's nobody else I can hit. That's 26.
Alright. You can roll damage.
It's 20 points of damage.
Damage. You are widening the hole significantly quicker than they can start to patch it up. You see that the guys inside the boat are still making an attempt, albeit a bit desperate. Yes, it's true. You wouldn't know that because you're a bit blind, aren't you?
Every time.
Oh yeah, can Haru see this? Wait.
Can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't
Wait,
either.
There's the blind joke. There's the first one.
Oh boy, yeah. Alright, it's the gunman's turn. Yeah. Haru, you're gonna see these three gunmen turn on you. all in synchronicity. Just
Actually, they're 35 feet away, so I don't know how well he'll see it, but...
Yep.
oh
Here's
no!
Oh,
You don't see it.
Jesus.
Never mind. Mercy.
Hey.
Mercy, Dea. You guys see all three of these gunmen immediately turn on Haru at the same time and begin aiming at him. This one, on the other hand, is going to aim at Mercy. You're the big scary lady with plate mail, you know?
Oh, I'm fully aware of the fact that I'm the big scary lady with plate mail. Yeah.
That's by design.
Yeah.
Big scary lady with plate mail. Did those hit you?
Duh.
Look, I gotta ask with you.
I have a 20.
23 to hit, 23 damage total.
By the way, cause fuck it, I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So.
Oof.
Nice.
Negativo. Full 22 points of damage. He's not looking great.
Just a
as
quick
you let
fuck
loose
you at him.
As you let loose this beam of fire at him. The other ones are all going to try and make attacks on you, Haru. Oh boy. It's wisdom for...
Yes, it is.
Oh
wisdom.
man. Okay. First
There's the
one.
Specifics.
1. Nope. 2. Nope. Second one. 1, 2. Nope. Third one. 1, 2. Oh, look!
Oh, that one hits.
1 bullet!
And that also hits.
That'll hit. 12 points of piercing damage.
12. Right, let me mark that off first.
Okay. Ouch. And with that, column motion drops.
Cool. Sorry, guys.
Hey, you tried. I need to get rid of the axe thrower and this chain dude. It's the first mate's turn. Let's see. This is good pirate music, by the way. I just need to say this. Hold on a second. Wait, that's not right at all. Oh, bollocks. Well, in that case, the fellow who is swimming below you, Gale, is going to rise back up out of the water.
Okay.
He is not... It's almost like he's kind of like attacking you from down below where you're standing, kind of like trying to get slash at your legs.
Okay.
So he's going to go for a attack with his scimitar. Hit.
Okay. That's will hit.
You guys are going one-on-one, and as he is a swashbuckler with a rakish audacity, he gets sneak attack.
Okay.
That is 32 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then he will attempt to use his disengage to get away from you as a bonus action, but
Okay.
I know that Sentinel holds priority over that.
Yep.
Yes.
So you can still make an attack.
Okay. That's a 17.
That will match.
All right. And Gale's gonna swing up, stun him so he can't move down anymore, and that's gonna be 17 points of damage.
Okay.
No, sorry, 16. 16. Because I can.
What about...
Alright, I'll get rid of his dot. He's now on the same level as you, Gale. And that's 16? 16 points of damage? Alright. Yeah. So now that you finally got him to a spot where he's not going to be moving, you see that the water near you is this individual who has a very much octopus-like appearance. Head is completely bald, and the face has these tendrils that are dripping off of them. He does have a still somewhat human-esque appearance, where his skin is slightly rubbery and slimy. There are also these patches where it still looks human. like regular old skin, tanned and slightly burnt from the sun.
Okay. He still
Everybody-
looks like a fish.
I'm gonna steal and strike. I'm assuming on Haru and Maddie.
You have to do a wisdom save for me because it's targeted.
Okay.
Yes. Let me double check still and strike, because if you can hit more effectively, I'll be telling you where to hit.
Okay. I mean, it's within 30 feet, so
It's within 30 feet of you.
yes.
Each creature within 30 feet.
I can
Yeah, in
go
that
like.
case you'll move.
like-
In that case
I'll
you'll
move
move
right
20.
here.
You move up
And I'll
25
hit.
feet, and you'll do that.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. All right. So let me do the Haru one first, and do a wisdom save. Nope.
Nope.
So I cannot hit Haru. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Haru, you're exempt from this.
Steal and strike on Maddie. Sorry, Maddie. You take.
That's it.
I feel 30. You probably go down.
Nope.
No. Wow.
She's still up.
'cause she healed herself.
Wait, what?
Oh, I hate this.
Maddie, you get hit with Steel Wind Strike for 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
my
buddy. Sorry,
by
dude.
Erudite. And she is dominated.
I'm being I cannot control this.
I know, but it's Maddie's thing. Why?
I mean, I'm assuming her eye is like a glowing green.
Yep, they are a seafoam green, glazed over.
So like, I'm not in control right now.
I figure.
So. I cannot hit Rose, so I will hit Maddie. I mean, not Maddie. Mercy. No, I don't hit Mercy.
You
Can I
miss,
hit Gale?
bitch.
It's 30. It's been in 30 feet of you.
Yes.
No. I'd
Okay.
say just because of the range on that, probably not.
And
Because
then
he's 20
Dea.
feet. He's 20 feet away horizontally, and then like
Yeah.
a good 20 feet down. So probably a no.
Okay.
I'm not
Dea.
gonna care enough.
I don't hit Dea either. I only hit Maddie.
Oh,
I apologize.
you only knocked the shit out of Maddie.
I'm sorry.
Does
Michelle
Steel Wind
was sorry.
also, does Steel Wind Strike discriminate against walls?
It's creatures. It's
creatures,
literally hitting
so-
a creature.
I know. I mean, does will it
says
go
creature.
through walls though?
Will it go through walls? I have to be able to see the person.
Okay, in that case, Roe does not get attacked.
Yeah, Ro does not get attacked. I can also teleport. Does he want me to teleport within 5 feet of anyone I hit?
With Steel Wind Strike?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because
Make
you're
it.
pretty clearly not a melee fighter.
Okay. Alright, I will knock that spell off.
I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Oh right, that's what I was forgetting to do. Whoops.
Sorry, Maddie. I didn't
Did I
mean
get
it.
hit? Did I get hit again? Or
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's just Michelle feels
well,
bad.
Well-
you're not necessarily fine, but still, you're not getting hit again.
I do have to say, because it was mentioned before, that Gale's still hasted.
Yeah.
Gale is indeed still hasted. He will tell you to drop the spell.
Okay. And she'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, dude. I feel bad. I feel
I
real
mean,
bad.
we're getting up to his turn anyways.
I feel real bad.
It's the pirate captain's turn. Nope, that's a gunman. Captain.
Question: How bad does Maddie look?
Very.
Yeah.
The pirate captain will move up here into combat with you.
Hold on. Just a question, which is not
Mhm.
relevant now, but because the captain was fighting us, wouldn't she had had advantage on the original save against it?
Let me double check.
What?
It does not say advantage if you are fighting.
It's an 8th level spell, guys. Like,
Wait, no, it
It's
does.
fine.
I apologize.
oh, so okay.
You technically would have, but you can try. I don't think it'll change much.
Yeah.
I mean, wisdom, right? Actually, would that have saved?
I
Would have had a D4.
You also
Because
would have
plus
run a
was
D4.
active
It
at
possibly
that
could
time.
have. Fuck it. We're too far along.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
can also
I'll
just
give
say
you. I'll
instant-
give you inspiration as a I don't know how to say. Just recompense, I suppose, because my mistake on that one. Because the
I mean, I can
roll
also
20
just
page for
technically
well, the
save
roll
at
20
end
page
of the turn.
for dominate monster doesn't show
Yeah.
advantage.
Like it also could just be, or we could also count that for the next time I get hit or whatever.
That too. Either way.
I'll take that.
Which may happen right now. So the pirate captain is going to use Mind Blast. They will magically emit psychic energy in a 60-foot cone. DC 15 intelligence saving throw from really all of you, basically.
You said
Including
intelligence?
I think, yeah, Gale's really the only exception.
Okay.
God damn it.
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
10. What the
20.
fuck?
Michelle
Actually,
passes.
Dea, yours would be
fails.
14. Mine's
Everything
15.
Percy fails.
Oh,
No,
right.
does it fail out of 15?
DC is 15.
So no, I don't.
I still fail.
I get a plus
but-
4.
Yep.
Maddie
yeah.
fails.
Yeah, Dea, Mercy, and Maddie all fail.
I'm always so low on the things I'm good at.
I fail at a match.
What's the Mind Blast?
You don't fail in a match.
Connor.
Huh?
I don't fail at a match, correct? I get
No?
I get a plus
You
4.
said she failed.
Oh, yeah. You get a plus 4? Yeah, no, then you pass.
I always have aura
Why
protection.
was I saying? Oh, right, I was saying yeah because of Dea. Yeah, no, my mistake. You're good then. So, in that case, since you passed, you take nothing. Dea and Maddie, you take the damage, though.
I
So
feel
you-
so
Sorry! Oy vey.
30?
She's down. Maddie's
Those are
down.
really good rolls.
You
Maddie's
kidding
down.
me?
I'm sorry.
Maddie's
So-
almost dead.
I am.
Am I allowed to uncanny
dead.
dodge that?
Uncanny
psychic?
dodge is
It's only an attack, not a
targeted,
save.
so no.
Then can I, like, hellish rebuke? Something.
I'll let you do it.
I mean,
Because I know what happens next, and it's really you're really not going to like what I say next. So go
Probably.
ahead. Yes.
probably not. But it's all I got. I ignore the sneak attack. That's
I
21.
It's 21 points of Hunter's Rebuke, and we'll say that it is
Look at
an
the
image of
Migo.
the what's a good one?
The Migo.
The Migo. Yeah.
Viscerin.
So it is going to use its Mind Blast, and it'll let loose that burst of psychic energy in a 60-foot cone. Maddie, you
Yeah?
go down.
Yeah.
And Dea, since you guys both failed, you guys are both classified as stunned for 1 minute. You can
Maddie's-
save every round.
Okay.
Dude,
Ow.
go up. Pirate captain.
And as it lets loose this burst of psychic energy, it stops looking humanoid and begins looking more vaguely octopus-like with these tendrils coming out of where its mouth would be with a bald head.
I'm getting like Pirates of the Caribbean 2 vibes right now.
There's something very different that you could be thinking of, and I have a feeling that Jace and Cody here do know.
What?
I think I know what it is.
Haru,
but-
what's up?
Let's see. I'm going to go for the immediate help, which is he is going to cast Aura of Life.
Resistance to necrotic damage. Very smart. Okay. Yeah, so in that case, Maddie, you immediately regain 1 single hit point.
Technically,
when you start your
Oh.
turn. When you start your turn.
Okay.
It's even better that it's at the start of the turn and not the end of the turn. Because you can
Yes.
actually do something too.
it's a 4th
she's
level
stunned.
spell for a reason.
That's a very cool spell.
You're technically not stunned because you lose all conditions except for, I think, poisoned and exhaustion and
It's-
petrification if you're...
I think it's poisoned, exhaustion, and I think you were right when you said petrification. Because petrification, if you're petrified, you break apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think by the time you get back up, you will not be stunned. Dea, on the other hand, using troll.
What do you mean? I'm only stunned in front of a pirate captain.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mercy, you're up.
Yeah, Mercy's gonna do what she does best and see that there's a problem. And move the fuck over here
Mm-hmm.
and hit the motherfucker.
You do not get advantage.
I didn't figure.
I just gotta say it.
It was just the best place to go because that way we're not lined up.
I mean, fair.
19
Oh, that will hit.
and 26.
That will also hit. Easily.
First one, I don't have any rerolls. Second one, need to reroll a d6. So instead of 13, it's 16. Not 16. Yeah, 16, sorry.
Okay.
I read the
Tell
number
me
wrong.
what it is.
It's 16.
Okay. Thank you.
I have to do math quickly.
Jesus. Okay. The pirate captain is looking very rough. And I'm pretty sure Dominate Person is treated just like a spell.
It's
In
a
which case,
Yeah, it's concentration. Yeah.
He has to
So
make
he
checks
has to.
now.
Yeah. No.
For the first one, yes.
Yeah. No.
Second one,
No.
no, I don't think so. Yeah.
It's
Uh,
10
No.
or half.
It's
the
10 or
damage.
half.
Yeah, it's 10 or half, in which case, no, it fails. You are no longer dominated.
You're welcome, Moody.
Rudy's like. Ah!
The alien presence retreats from your mind.
Looks at Maddie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and for good measure, guard.
Okay. Maddie, you restore to 1 hit point. You have your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh god, I'm gonna heal myself again.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. Oh no, I get me down. I get knocked down.
I'm gonna cast let's see. How's everyone's health at the moment?
What? Why are you asking that? Look at yourself. What the fuck?
You're doing the worst.
You're at 1
You're
hit
literally
point.
at 1 hit
Worry
point.
about
What?
yourself.
Yeah, does Maddie care about that?
I suggest taking cover.
I know. I'm just gonna go under the ship and I'll just cast another Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, you can do so.
So I'm gonna cast it at level 4. Okay, that's not bad.
19 points of healing. There you go. You're
Yeah.
now at 20.
Yeah, I think.
Ro will fire
One for
the other
two-
cannon.
If it weren't for 2 people being stunned, I probably would have done Beacon of Hope instead
There we
of
go.
this.
Alright. Yeah, we're at the second round of them being hit. They're not doing great. I will say, Gale, from where you are, if you want, you can roll me a perception check.
Alright, I'll do that.
This is like something you're trying to pick up as you're fighting.
That's a 12.
The men inside the ship are starting to look a little less human as water's starting to pool around their legs.
It's looking a bit fishy in here.
Yay!
Oh, boo.
Oh, that sucks. But you're right.
Boo.
It's true.
Okay, honey, they're not mermaids.
Mermaids turn back into mermaids when they hit water, Connor.
Yeah,
Becca, I was literally about to type that. Like,
That
no
is
joke.
only in the
Great to know,
Aquamarine
little Miss
series.
Stunned.
Or not Aquamarine series.
I gotta take joy where I
It's the
can
end of
take
your-
it.
You are still stunned. It's the end of your turn. You can make another intelligence saving throw.
Come on, baby. There we go.
Hey!
Nat
You're no longer
20.
stunned, but it's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I for flavor like spin around to face him?
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
You can do so for flavor. Gayla?
Oh, I'm stunned. I'm just hanging out here for a round.
Oh, wait, did you fail?
Haste, baby.
Haste.
Haste went down.
Haste! You're right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bollocks, I can remember that.
Also, since I didn't have to make that wisdom save, we're counting that as inspiration, right, Connor?
Yeah,
Since I didn't. Okay, cool.
we're just gonna count it as inspiration. I'm also gonna shoot you.
That's fine. Do that.
1, 2.
First one doesn't hit. Second one does.
That is 26 points of piercing damage.
Ouchies.
Ouch. 2 11s.
I'm okay. It's fine. 26, you said? I'm good.
Yeah, 26.
Cool.
Is that the word you want to use?
I'm good. It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
I'm fine. Is that
This
it?
one is going to move up to help his captain. And he's going to try and smash you, Mercy, with the musket. Whack!
Hey,
Oh.
Kana. Hey, Kana. You know
Yeah.
what you just did?
I just activated guard.
No. You activated Aura Treachery.
Redirect.
He's within 5 feet of an ally. Hit your captain.
Oh, okay. I mean, in fairness, they don't know.
I know, but it's more
Also,
fun.
it's strength, and they're not entirely super strong. But still, the
Better than
the
me.
guy smashes into his captain using your what is it? It's aura of treachery.
Yep.
Correct.
Which means I've only got one left now until
got
long
one left.
rest.
All right. And God, you're really fucking annoying, Haru, especially with Sanctuary up.
That's the point.
Bastard man. I'll say they'll both try one shot on you, Haru, and if they don't manage to hit you, they're just gonna shoot somebody else, because at this point, this is getting ridiculous. No. No? Okay, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. One of them's gonna shoot Mercy, one of them's gonna shoot Dea.
I have a feeling
Mercy, Dea.
those miss me.
Which one? Wait,
The 14.
does me being stunned affect anything?
You're not
No,
stunned
because
anymore.
you're out of your stun
Oh,
as of now.
that's right. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, okay. In that case, you're good.
Good God.
First mate's turn.
The pirates are failing.
Gale is stunned. Meaning that at will spells, do they take a turn or no? Or is it just it happens?
It's basically casting the spell, except you
Yeah, I
don't
know.
expend spell slots.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, he won't do that. He will slash you with a scimitar with advantage.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, it's
Would
another
have had
sneak attack.
advantage anyways, because he would have reckless.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course he would have. Because it's fucking Gale. It's what he does.
It's
He's a fucking
Gale.
barbarian. So that's 24 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And since you can't attack him, he's just gonna swim away. Over here.
Okay.
Is he still underwater?
He is underwater as of now.
Okay.
Well, I will point out he was at water level before, but now he's just kind of like diving underwater so he can get away from you.
Okay.
Because you keep smashing into him with a hammer.
It's this thing that I do sometimes when I get really angry at people.
Look, it's annoying. It's very annoying.
It hurts a lot, I know.
Well,
Speaking
you
of
know
people
what?
who are annoyed,
You know what, Jace? my enemies don't appreciate it. Erudite, it's your turn.
She looks at the pirate captain and she's just like, I don't like it when people mess with my mind. And she's gonna throw a 4th level fireball at him. So he's gonna be the center point of it. So it's going to hit him. It's going to hit. Is it going to hit him? Yes, it's going to hit him. It's going to hit his buddy next to him. It's not going to hit the one all the way at the end. So I'm also going to go back. Because I can move back. I'm gonna move back 25 feet.
Okay, it's a dexterity save, right?
Correct.
Okay. Due to magic resistance, he does have advantage on the save.
That's fine. Fireball. 4th level. And it is just going to be a fireball. It is
Ball
going
of fire.
To, it is going
Goodness
to be-
gracious. Great balls of fire.
Hmm.
You shaken my nerves and rattle my brain.
Hmm.
Well, this has
He's
been a fun
looking-
campaign, guys.
Holy
I
fuck,
need to-
really, really bad.
Oh, well, remember, all the other ones. This guy has to take one. This guy has
Yeah,
to do
they
it
also have
too.
to save. I was doing the big one first because he's more
I
important.
know.
The other guys, I don't give a shit. But you know, does it hit? It doesn't hit the guy over here, does it?
No, not one. That one, no. He's too far.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
So one saves, the other 2 fail.
Fail. Only one save, so this guy will save. The other 2 are fucked. That's 24 points. Ouch. Ouch, they look really bad. This guy also looks bad, but not to the
Actually-
same extent as everybody else.
Could I have just like kind of ducked under the stairs? Because I was here and like, could I have just like? Because I kind of.
I didn't see your ping.
So I was here,
Yeah,
and I said,
okay.
so could I have done it and then just like kind of ducked under the stairs?
You can go back downstairs, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Sorry, Haru.
Haru's all alone up top.
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
But he's got sanctuary, so he's fine.
Pirate Captain's turn. Pirate Captain is... Oh, let me roll a d6. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but let's see. Nope. That's a fail on the recharge.
That thing recharges?
Mind Blast?
Oh, the Mind Blast. For some reason, I was
Yeah,
thinking
Mind Blast
Dominate
recharges.
Monster. I thought Dominate Monster recharged. And I was like, what the
No.
fuck?
Dominate Monsters are once per day.
Yeah, I figured.
Even on the monster this is based off of, it's once per day. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of choices. Mercy, he's gonna make an attack at you using one of, using the tentacles at his mouth. Does that hit you?
That hits.
Okay, you are considered grappled as he's beginning to wrap his tentacles around your head.
Okay. That's creepy.
No, it's more like he's trying to eat her head.
It's a head crab guy.
Oh, I gathered that it reminds me of a mind flayer.
Connor doesn't speak deep.
There's only one way to find out, Becca. And that's to not kill it. Do you want to find out?
I'm gonna find out.
Oh no.
Talking is a free action, Connor.
Truly, it is.
And you know what Dea does all the time? She swears in deep.
Oh right, you also need to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Una momento. I'm
No.
using luck.
You probably should.
Because fuck that. Hold on. 15 plus 4, so 19.
You're not stunned. You're still grappled, but you're not stunned.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm not
Oh
getting
boy,
stunned.
that was scary.
There's a reason I took luck.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, you're up, buddy.
Was that
He'd
your
help
last
if-
luck?
No, I have one more.
Haru,
he'd
go.
help if he could see. But he can't, so instead,
Still blind.
Yeah, I'm out of your sight.
he's going to... let me see. I think that he is going to just use one of his 5th level spell slots to cast a Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
He's going to
It-
basically center it there.
Okay, I need to double check.
'Cause-
Is Mass Cure Wounds targets you can see, or just targets in the area?
Let me see. Technically, does not state that you need to see them. Let me get the spell card.
I don't. I'm looking up now. It's within your range, so yeah, it does not say that you have to see them.
It's going to do everybody except for Ro, because Ro hasn't really been up on deck. taking
Rose
damage.
firing a cannon. She's fine.
Yep. And he doesn't know how far his allies are, but he's doing it maximum range where he can basically get the furthest away allies that he can see or knows the position of. So
Okay. I wish I could find out a way to just restrict your vision totally. It would suck for you, but man, it would make it very realistic.
yeah.
So we
Your,
all get.
your screen is just a 30-foot circle.
Because,
That's it.
Because everybody is within 60 feet of one another, he can hit everybody.
Yep.
So everybody regains 23. If it goes over your maximum, it's temporary hit points.
Good news,
Mass
everyone.
Cure
I'm no
Wound-
longer bloodied.
Mass Cure Wounds is only 30 feet.
It's a
Oh, it's
30-foot
radius sphere. Never mind.
30
it's
foot,
radius
30
sphere.
foot radius.
Yep, and
I reread that.
6 feet, up to 6 creatures.
So how much do we get?
23.
23.
23
That's
plus the
just
whole overheal.
Yeah. I don't need that.
Mercy, you're grappled.
I may be grappled, bitch, but I'm not at disadvantage. And in fact, I'm at advantage.
Flanking.
Not just flanking.
Grapple does not impose.
I also have
disadvantage
aura
on
trap-
restrained.
attacking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I double checked that before my turn came up for that
Yep.
reason. I also have Curl the Hood, and it's got an ally within 5 feet, so I would have advantage even if Dea wasn't there.
That will hit him.
Good thing.
Is he low enough that I should do the damage first?
He's low enough that there's a pretty good chance you're gonna kill him with this. Okay, you kill him with this. Yeah, you kill him. The psychic does nothing, but you still kill him. It doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter.
Cool, he's dead, so I'm gonna hit his buddy.
Yep. You stab him through the stomach, and the head is still kind of like latched to you. You'll have to pry that off at some point.
Ugh,
Now attack his friend.
that's so gross, Connor.
Hit.
Oh, that was so close.
He's also probably dead, but still, go ahead. He's dead. He's dead.
Murdering, murdering. And then as this happens, even though it's gonna be kind of muffled, Mercy's gonna go, "Hey, your captain's dead, motherfuckers!"
Your captain's dead, Don't worry, I'll back you up, Mama dear.
Well, I will say, you have managed to kill it, and just for the sake of like moving around, you just then cut its head off. That way, it's only still just latched to your head with its head.
This is so
But you
weird.
note that the tentacles, which have dug into your head and scalp, are slightly pointed. But that's not the problem. The problem is you can see that underneath the tentacles there is a lamprey-like mouth that is trying to dig its way into your head. It's not moving, but it was there.
Wait, a lamprey? You mean kind of like an alien situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling all of the films in.
I mean, well, no, that's not what a lamprey's mouth looks like, dude.
I don't know what it looks like. That's why I
It's
asked.
It
a lot
doesn't look like a
grosser
mini
than
alien
alien,
head
to be
at
honest.
Circle with teeth all around the edge.
Yeah, you know those glass cutters that they use in movies?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with teeth everywhere.
Yeah, Mercy doesn't give a shit. It's dead. It's dead. It don't matter anymore. It was a punk ass bitch, and now it's dead.
I mean, yeah. His face is on your face, so say what you will.
There's worse things to happen. Anyways, that's my turn.
Up next, Maddie.
Since I'm still under the ship, could I just use, can I just start repairing right now with mending?
You can start doing that to help, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm just gonna place it there just in case for reference. And I think that's it. I'm just gonna start repairing.
Okay. Ro. She's the cannoneer. Fire the cannons!
There's a nat 20. That makes up for the miss. Whew.
Oh!
It's going very poorly for their boat.
That might be sinking. Yeah.
Oh, it is sinking by this point. They're on their third round, and they're not able to beat out the damage that you guys are doing on it. It is easily beginning to take water, and by this point, it's dropped down a good 5 to 10 feet. So it's
like
doing
them
very
firing,
poorly.
them firing in is like they can't even fire their cannons anymore. Basically,
It's by this point they probably can, yeah. Like they're not really going to be able to fire off any shots. With that said, the plank is also having some trouble standing up between the two of your boats, so keep that in mind.
I mean,
Because-
they have water walking anyways.
Yeah, that is true, but still, it's just something to note. Sounds of panic are occurring from the inside of their boat. Dea, you're up.
Dea's gonna go for an intimidation check, I guess. She's basically gonna be like, Your captain is dead. Stand down now, or we'll kill you all. And I guess
Yeah, roll intimidation.
maybe a little better than last time. 24.
The gunmen will kind of look slightly panicked, and they will drop their guns. As this one is looking very bad, as is this one over here. This one here doesn't look as bad, but seeing his comrades drop their guns, he will drop his weaponry. I'm not going to describe the first mate for one reason. Gale, what are you gonna do?
So how far underwater is he?
A good 5 to 10, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like he's not
So-
like he isn't like 100 feet underwater. He's still underwater though.
Oh, good. So, bonus action. Gale's gonna draw out his double-bladed glaive. Gale's going to run at him and dive down and begin attacking him with the glaive. Reckless.
Is a glaive a weapon that can be used while underwater?
It's a bladed weapon.
Is a bladed weapon? Isn't
Yes.
it piercing weapons or bladed weapons?
Oh, it can do slashing or piercing damage.
Slashing repairs? Oh yeah, okay, that case you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, go right ahead.
Alrighty. So, 27.
Hit.
Roll. There's the damage on that. And then... Where'd it go? There it is. Second attack, 17.
That will match.
Alright. Well, actually, it wouldn't be bonus action to draw a weapon, because you could just draw a weapon as a free action. So then I get my third attack, because since I can attack with my bonus action with the double-bladed glaive, that's an 18,
Okay, hit.
and that's another 12 points of damage.
Okay, in that case he'll use Uncanny Dodge for the second one, and he'll just try to reduce the damage a little bit.
Got it.
Because that's all you can do. He's looking pretty bad. Gunmen's, they are surrendering. Hands are up in the air. They are refusing to attack. It's the first mate's turn. He's kind of going to go for a Hail Mary now. He saw that you were able to hit him even when he tried to disengage. He can swim faster than you. He knows that for a fact. He's going to try and dash using his bonus action and standard action. So basically, he's just going to try and run away.
Okay.
And it all depends entirely on what happens. So try to hit him.
That's a 20.
You hit him. In that case, he won't be able to run away. Roll damage. He's probably dead. He's
Ooh.
still dead. You see that he begins to turn tail and tries to swim away from you, using the tentacles on his face and arms to try and kind of like shoot away. But you manage to catch him with the glaive one last time, and you watch as he kind of starts to float like buoyantly inside the water. Dead.
Alright.
And with that, combat's basically over.
Connor,
Yeah.
can I go exploring the ship? I know it's sinking, but I have water bleeding.
It is sinking.
I have water
You
bleeding.
certainly can, yes, but it is sinking.
Day is going to start basically shepherding people over to our ship to like tie them up, and she's giving orders to tie them up and put them below board so we can turn them into authorities later.
Okay.
Gale is grabbing the body,
Okay.
and then because, again, Gale could pretty much move normally underwater, unlike Mercy. Gale's also going to go into the hole that's in the ship, and he's
Hey.
going to pop Detect Magic.
Hey.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You are literally wearing a car. No.
You are wearing a
You
car.
are wearing the equivalent of the Reliant Robin. You really can't move that well underwater.
Hey, we have water walk and water breathing. I'm fine.
You're not.
You sink. You still
That
sink.
doesn't account for the fact that you were literally moving through water. If I'm going to go on a Baywatch run and you're going to go on a Baywatch run, you're going to trip and fall on your ass more often than not.
It's true. You can't swim either. Yes, you have water walk. Yes, you have water breathing. You still can't swim.
Yeah, if I have water walk, I'll just stay on the surface.
So you're going to make your way into the actual boat itself and start investigating it as fast as possible. As is Mercy or Dea?
Well, Day's gonna like check underneath to like get the people who are underneath to go up, and to our ship before this one sinks too low for the plane, because that'll make things
Okay.
harder.
So
But-
just roll me an intimidation check to see if you manage to get some of them to come up too. Because it's either going to be you get them to come up with you.
11.
That's
Well,
intelligence.
that was an intelligence
Whoops,
save.
sorry. Let's do that again. 20,
There you
that's
go.
better.
Yeah.
Let's
So
start with
only a
innocence.
few of them try to run away, and considering that Gale's there, as is Mercy, a majority of the ones that try to away are very swiftly cut down.
I think we're the most intimidating 3 of the bunch, so
Gale is
Mercy,
also carrying their first mate's body, and
Yes.
anyone he sees, he goes, fucking try it.
I think
Mercy
Mercy
has the
also
captain's
has
head.
that still of their captain.
yeah. She
You're
does.
gonna take that off, or
No, I'm going with the Gale philosophy. It's my trophy for the moment.
it's the trophy for the moment.
No, my thought was she rips it off and she's carrying it in her hand.
I figured, but I had to make fun.
Can you make me a strength save then, or an athletics check?
Me?
To like.
Yeah.
off
I
it.
mean, yeah.
Just tie it to your waist like one of the
Yeah.
20.
shrunken heads.
Yeah. Coming off your head with this thickening. It pops off your head.
I mean, she's carrying it. so-
You see that Gale. You see that Mercy does have some what appear to be almost like suction cup marks on her neck and head, as well as some hooks that look like they dug into her face.
Ugh. It's gonna leave a mark.
So Gale, you're looking around with detect magic, looking through their. I suppose just give a quick perception.
All right.
Like you're trying to do this quick because the boat is sinking. There's no getting around that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 23.
Gale is really quickly gonna grab a cannon, start taking it with him.
I mean, I could.
He theoretically could.
If there's
So-
nothing else worth finding, I will take a cannon.
So looking around inside the boat, there is nothing that you would perceive as magical.
Mm-hmm.
But you would note that there is, by moving around like the lower decks, you wouldn't be able to find a whole lot. There are the cannons, and there are 2 that are on the there are 2 on the left side and only on the left side, as it looks like the other side of it is just reinforced and armored.
Ah.
Almost like they had one side that was intended to just be for offense, the other side that's just intended to be for defense.
I'll remember that. I'll bring that up to the group.
But once you eventually make your way to what looks to be like the captain's quarters, you find that on the wall of the captain's quarters, carved into it, is an odd symbol that looks almost like how would I describe this? It looks like a set of eyes with tentacles rising out of them. Almost akin to hair in a way, and beneath it there is the symbol of water, like waves.
Okay. Alright. I can't take the carving with me, I'm assuming.
I mean,
You could cut it out of
yes,
the wall.
you can. We know you can.
Well,
This might take some time that you
there's-
don't have.
I
It'd
could
be-
either take a cannon and get off the boat in a timely fashion,
Or take a
I could
piece
try
of wool.
breaking the ship more
I mean,
and have to swim up about, 80 or 100 feet.
I was about to say,
And-
Mercy also went really quick, so she could grab that and you could grab the cannon.
Y'all can try.
I mean,
I'll try to smash the symbol off the wall then, if Mercy's gonna grab a cannon.
Yeah, let's say since you're trying to do it without destroying it, just roll me an attack with disadvantage because
Okay.
I know you can break the wood. There's no getting
Oh.
around that.
That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, that in that case you'll be fine.
Alright.
You managed to smash it off the wall enough that Mercy would be able to snap it loose. It definitely got a little chipped, but you're able to retrieve it enough that it's still legible and viewable.
It's more for information than anything else.
Yeah.
we need
now-
Rudy to see it so she can memorize it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with that said,
Yes.
Gail, would you be a doll and make me an athletics check for the cannon that you're trying to drag out of the boat?
Okay. Normal athletics.
Would it
yeah.
be-
normal athletics?
Normal athletics. You're out of range.
That's a
You're fine.
natural
Wow.
20.
You're fine. You manage to you manage to heft up one of the cannons with no issues, holding the barrel and firing section of it with one arm, and the lower stand and weighted section on the other.
All right.
I'd
I've got their first mate draped over my shoulder, and I'm just gonna go walking out to the lower decks and just.
I
nod
think
at
we
them.
could say that by this point you just chucked the boat, the first mate onto the boat.
That
let's-
probably.
Let's just say that, because otherwise we're getting it's getting a little nuts.
I can wear him like a scarf if I really
Oh my
need to.
god.
Well, no,
Oh,
this is the
God.
image I now have, because the two of them are coming off the ship on back to our boat. Mercy's carrying a piece of the captain's wall and his head, and Gale is carrying a cannon.
It's a
I
sight
have
to
a
see.
present for Ro.
So, you all make your way back off of the boat, leaving numerous corpses in your wake, allowing the dead to stay behind and sink down to the ocean, as the boat behind you begins to slowly fall deeper and deeper into the waters. The red flag of a bleeding heart going down with it. What do y'all want to do? Oh, also you get a plank. Here, have a plank.
Fix our ship?
I could
Use
use
that to
that.
fix the boat.
I was like, I know I don't have like woodworking. I have woodworking, like carving. So hopefully I can help Maddie some.
Yeah, a couple
You
of
guys
you
certainly
should probably
can.
go start.
Can
Oh,
can
Aro
I
has
have,
mending as well, so he can help.
can I have stared at the long enough so that I can draw it into like a notebook, the flag?
You can do that while I'm assuming people are tying up the
Yeah, 'cause I'm useless
captives.
at that.
Yeah.
Aaronite's like kind of just like drawing the flag thing as it's going down.
Can Gale try to explain how they reinforced the one side of their ship to maybe see
Just
if...
do it in character, dude.
Yeah.
It's nothing like
I was wondering if there was like
spectacular.
a...
It's more like
check.
banding and
Alright.
metal work that is like armoring one side of it.
Okay, so maybe as we're putting this back together, if there's any metal that's left, we can kind of put it in between where some of the guns are. Because that's what they did with their ship. There was one side that just had the guns, and then the one side was just a bunch of metal that was like next to and put into the side of the boat. Do you think that'd help?
I mean, if we have metal, it probably would.
I don't think we have the metal to do that now, but when we're
Oh.
docked next, like, definitely. It'd be-
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know what everyone keeps on a boat, so I didn't know if that was a normal thing or not.
We didn't think that far ahead.
I was about to say, if we
Um,
had it already on the ship, we probably would have kept the extras.
Yes.
But since
probably.
we don't have it,
Also, where should I put this cannon?
just set it down for the moment.
I'm gonna put it on the back. Should I
Okay.
put it on the back or the front?
Yeah, front, because we're more
Put it
likely
on
to
the front.
charge.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Gale's literally gonna
Guess
place
I'll
the
find
cannon
an
like
icon
right
for a token.
Hey, Connor, can Mercy drop the captain's head in front of the tied up crew members?
I'm not gonna stop you.
Cool. She's
Dave?
gonna set it in front of them and go, and look at that head and go, watch them, they might do something shifty.
Day is also going back to the crew members.
Where do you want the cannon?
Put them on the
Like,
front.
Gale's just gonna put it at the front. Like, it's not gonna be on anything. He's just putting it there.
There.
Okay.
Maybe we should tie that down so it doesn't roll.
It does have wheels. like most cannons, it does have wheels.
Yes.
You can.
Do you think
can,
it'll
like, set up-
move?
Yeah, you can set up like a locking area where you can stop it from moving.
Gail, I absolutely think it will move. We are on a ship that's rocking.
Can you just tell it to not move?
Hold on, let me try. Hey, Cannon, buddy, pal, friend, I know we just, like, took you off your home, but can you just stay there? Yeah, it's not saying anything, Gil. I don't think it's gonna stay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you spoke cannon or not.
Not yet.
Okay, you should work on that.
I think Rose should learn it, not me.
Ro does speak to cannons. She shoots them really good. Actually, she yells at them a lot when they don't load right.
She does the same to her old guns. She hasn't done it to gun, because I think she'd feel bad.
Wait, do you think this one talks too?
Somehow I doubt it.
What if she put the new gun on this one? Do you think they would both talk?
Gail, what is it like being inside your brain?
I don't know. I think these are all really cool ideas.
Sure, buddy. Let's just make sure we secure this so it doesn't fall off since it's not gonna listen.
That's fair. We secure the cannon.
Yeah. No losing the new cannon.
After all that.
Look, sometimes you have to have weird conversations in character.
Oh, real quick. I'm going to take all the stuff off of this guy, and Gail's just kind of holding up the first mate. Does somebody want to check out and see what this guy is? Because he's not human.
I mean, the crew members probably have some idea.
Oi!
Which
What
bear
are
is
you?
talking to.
Do you do this too? And Gail's just kind of flopping the body around.
Oh my
Do
God.
you speak common before this goes any further?
The gunmen will kind of like trade looks between themselves, and eventually one of them will kind of shrug and say, "Yes."
Oh,
Sir.
good. They do understand us. Continue, Gail.
So, he said some. Do you... she's gonna... I guess, try precretion? If they understand precretion?
No response. They don't understand it.
Okay.
Dea, try deep. Try deep.
She soars in deep and goes, fuck these guys.
I mean, they understand deep, yes.
Do they really?
Yeah, they understand deep. They're fish people, what
Captain
you
was
expect.
like Cthulhu.
I don't know what... The last Eldritch Beast didn't speak
To be
deep,
fair,
they
I
spoke
think the captain
Eldritch
was...
language.
I do think the captain was supposed to be based off a mind flayer, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so she switches to deep, and she goes, alright, fuckers, what are you?
Let's just have you like roll a persuasion to see if see how the tone of this conversation will go,
Persuasion.
or intimidation if you want to try and like Batman them, you know.
I am better at intimidation, and I was intending to start the conversation differently before Gale came in.
I mean, you can Batman these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm really good at starting
Basically
conversations.
the idea
I don't know
is,
what
like,
you're talking about.
I like the idea of rolling and then deciding how it goes. Okay, so you will be able to get some information from them. They will be somewhat resistant, but you will be able to scare and or intimidate them and hurt them into giving you some information,
Okay,
and then something will happen.
so she's gonna be like,
Tell me where the bomb is.
so like, what exactly are you?
We are the blessed.
The blessed. I see. And who blessed you?
Our Lord of the ocean.
You sound like the cockroach man from Men in Black.
Sugar in water.
Alright, she's gonna go, okay. Do you know who I am?
I don't care who you are. You're nothing.
I was once a pirate, like you guys. So, I know the kind of life you lead. And now I don't know where to go with this conversation. I've lost it. So tell me, oh, blessed ones. This is the player being like,
Dea,
What?
Ask them what the fuck why were they attacking us?
Yeah, she's like, so, tell me, what did you hope to get out of raiding our ship?
The gunman you're looking to will kind of stare up at you with a very manic expression, and he will go,
Offerings for the new pirate lord. He will ascend. He will become greater than the rest of us.
and you'll see that he starts to spit up blood, and his nose and eyes begins to bleed, and his eyes roll back, and then you watch as the other crew members also start doing the same.
Fuck. There's like switches out of deep and is like, fuck, guys.
Huh.
I don't
You're
even
making
know what
a
you
big
were saying,
fuss.
so.
You're making a big fuss. Haru will come running up.
Hey, Kana.
Gale will go and pump 5 lave hands into one of them and see if it does anything.
Okay, so you're gonna... Which one out of curiosity? Just like any of them?
Yeah, just any of them.
Okay, 5 lay on hands is what? Is it 5 points or 25 points?
Well, it's 5 points, but it's more in the idea of removing, like,
Poison?
Poison, yeah.
Okay. If you're trying to remove poison, in that case, nothing will occur.
All right.
You'll see that the bleeding from his nose, mouth, and eyes and other soft orifices will begin to occur faster.
I don't think anything's gonna happen from this, but real quick, can I check Divine Sense?
Can Haru medicine check?
Yeah, roll a medicine check. Divine Sense, that checks Celestial, Fey, Fiend, and Undead, correct?
I think that's all, yeah.
Okay. In that case, you will not see anything with Divine Sense. With Medicine, without cutting them open, you cannot be 100% sure of this. But if you were to make an educated guess, it is almost like they are having a massive hemorrhage that is occurring from inside of their body.
Right. Let me see something.
You aren't sure of what would cause that. If you found that there was absolutely no cause for it, it could be something psychic.
With that not working, would I have an opportunity to just put 5 points of healing into the same one?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think Aura of Life would preserve them for a bit longer?
Oh boy, that is just horrific. Okay.
Oh no. No, that's horrible.
Concentration 10 minutes. Yeah. So you'd see that they all start dropping and hitting the ground, still bleeding out of the nose and mouth. And you get the sense that they're probably supposed to be dying.
Well, he's
That's
checking
cruel.
everything that he can to see if there's some other way to actually save them.
I figured. But as they're in your order of life,
no.
they continue bleeding more and more and more, and
Awful.
some of them do start to seize.
Hey,
Stop.
can we just kill them? It would be
Just
more
let 'em-
merciful.
Drop the. Let him die.
They need to.
Well,
They obviously
after
need to
half a
die.
minute of trying various ways to save them, he'd just drop it.
Yeah, and once you drop it, they may seize or twitch for a couple more seconds, but then they will stop.
Well then.
Well,
Dea,
I
we finally
see.
have a use for your language.
we do. Boy, oh boy. This guy said, they were called blessed. And, they worship some guy. Some god, I guess. Or being. And they were going to use us as sacrifices for the pirate lord. I think they said lord, right?
Yes.
Pirate lord, so that he may ascend.
It's a cult.
Yes. From the sounds of it, it's a cult.
It's a
It's a
cult.
cult.
A very dumb
That's a
cult.
cult.
How the fuck would he even ascend?
More cults. Fun.
Another
Huh?
question.
Yeah.
What's up?
Has Haru ever heard anything about this?
About what was referred to
This-
as the Lord of the Pirates or Lord of the
Yes.
Ocean or something like that.
Yes.
You could certainly roll a knowledge religion with disadvantage.
Dave, never-
If possible, he'd use his channel ability avatar to gain expertise in religion plus guidance.
That's fine.
So,
Would I be able to roll on the Pirate Lord as well after this?
Yeah, sure.
Like, if anyone has an idea, it might be Data.
I have a sneaking suspicion. But that's kind of meta.
I mean, it's only meta if you roll bad.
nope.
Rutro.
Oof.
Rutro. Yeah, you've never heard of anything of the sort.
It lasts for 10 minutes, so if there's anything else I can check during that time.
Yeah.
What do I roll to see what I know about Pirate Lord?
Are you talking in like a religious ascension sense, or are you talking like in a pirate sense?
Pirate sense.
Pirate sense, you can roll like knowledge history or something of the sort. To get like, I'll give you just like ideas if you get anything close.
I got 9.
You're not entirely sure.
Not,
gonna say,
not
can I give her
familiar
my-
with Pirate Lord as a ex-pirate.
Can I give her my inspiration?
Nope.
I'll allow you to.
Okay.
Oh well.
I
do
don't
you
care.
want to?
I'm not all that bothered. It's fine
Yeah.
because I think with inspiration you are able to transfer to a player.
Yeah, I mean that's generally how I use it. Like when I've used inspiration, I've used it that way. So
I don't
reroll.
care enough to say no, so go right ahead.
What does inspiration give me again?
It's
You
just
just reroll.
another roll basically.
Roll a d20.
roll another mystery check.
Roll a. Wait.
Yeah, roll another history.
It's just
It acts
another
as an
roll.
advantage.
It's another roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a
There you
net
go.
20.
You're welcome.
Okay,
20.
thanks.
Pirate lords are typically individuals who are in charge of large armada of pirates. As for the whole ascension portion, you don't know shit about that. But
Yeah, I
pirate lords are really not a thing all that much. As of now, if anyone's going to be in charge of a large armada of pirates or a large group of pirates, at best they're a captain with a bunch of ships. A lord is almost someone who has something on the verge of an army. It would be a very dangerous thing that would be very noticeable. At least you would expect it to. But as for what they are referring to, you've never heard of anything like this. This is nuts.
I'll have to research their flag symbol later. See if they've
I drew it,
for
so I drew it, so you can.
Because I'm assuming I don't recognize that flag.
No.
Yeah.
If you want, you can roll another intelligence check, though.
Yes. 11.
Yeah.
Why are you rolling saves?
Yeah, why are you rolling saves?
Oh,
You're supposed to be rolling a
Just a
regular.
flat
attack.
intelligence.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's better.
That's
21.
better, but still, I don't know why you were doing that. The first mate and the captain look familiar.
Well, the captain is. Yeah, I'd take closer looks at both of them then.
So, the captain almost certainly looks to be Boz from your last ship.
I have to look at the names I gave you.
Yeah,
Ah,
I know you do. And the first mate looks to be Roshan.
She looks sad.
Lord, Dare, you alright? You're looking at that weird mouth awful close.
It didn't used to be like this. They've changed.
Gonna have to elaborate there, buddy.
Were they like birds before instead of fish?
They
Wait,
weren't
get-
birds.
Real quick, Gil, do you assume birds can turn into fish because the fish ended up on your chest?
No, mostly because they looked like humans before, but now they look like fish. So if they were humans before but didn't look like fish, maybe they looked like something else.
Do you know them, dear?
I used to sail with them. They were part of the mutiny that led me and my brother here.
They led the mutiny, or
No. But at one point I considered them family.
So you're saying we should probably have been a little bit more respectful when chopping off his motherfucking head?
Well, I'm mixed on that. Because you see...
weird question.
What?
Weird question. Do you know what led to the mutiny?
Jealousy, I assume. The guy who led it was the first mate. And I think he was pretty sure he was going to inherit our ship. But the captain was very clearly going to choose me once he retired. And seeing these two people here in charge of this ship makes me fear of who this pirate lord is.
Do you think it's the one who led the mutiny?
Quite possibly. I don't have enough information to say. Because, I mean, it could be anyone at this point, but they're not on our ship anymore. So...
I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this answer, but what dock did they like to go back to as a kind of a home base?
Hey, Connor, what was...
There really was no primary dock.
We
One of the
sailed all
safer
over.
ones was probably Basus and Patricia, just by the
Criminal nature of it?
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Basically,
my
yes.
fear, Connor.
I mean, that was also, that's the one I said I was from, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we sailed all over. Like, we're not limited to Cretia. And, I mean, we liked, was it Basus? Is that how we say it? I already don't remember.
Basus. Yep, Basus.
Bazus. I mean, because my brother and I got picked up in Bazus initially, and
It's also the place where
it's
you
a
can
nice
find
little dock, I guess.
little dock. Dude,
No
everyone
dock.
knows it's a criminal dock.
Listen,
I'm just saying, if there was a place, it might be a place to gather info, but I don't know about you, but I would rather not be near Patricia.
Are we gonna have to head to Patricia?
God, I'd hope not.
not.
Especially because it's not safe sailing around there. The water
You
there is
think I
kind
have
of...
good memories in Bazus?
The water around it's not good either. There's a reason why pirates tend to...
So, how, out of curiosity, how far are we from Sursane?
What you're saying?
Yeah, because that's why I'm assuming that's where we're
Let me
heading
double
back to.
check.
I think
I'll pull
we're
you guys
close.
back to the main map.
I think we're close to the rich people isles.
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, the
We might
Isles
need to
and
stop there.
Vermune.
Yeah, it's over here.
Closer to the Isles of Aurelia more than Vermune.
So I think you pinned
you
us
guys
here.
are about here.
Yeah.
You are maybe like a 3 to 4 days travel to the Isles of Aurelia with Jace's speed boost.
Yeah, it's definitely better to go that way then.
You are about, I can do maths, 6-ish days to Asajj or anywhere else in Patricia. Going back to Sursane at this point would be a good 10 to 11 to 12 day travel.
I mean, that's what we were doing anyway, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, but our ship
We
is
still
fucked.
haven't.
We need to go to-
We
no,
still
I'm saying
haven't
we need-
found the thing breaking the ships, the monster.
You could always try to either lean on Clue to try and find a way to find either a small resupply port or something of the sort to repair some of the damage, or you could attempt to deal with some of the damage that you have right now. The port might be the better option, even if it might cost you a little bit of money, as doing all the repairs right now could prove to be difficult.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I mean,
So head to the Isles of Aurelia.
Well,
what we're
no,
saying?
like I just said, you could talk to Clue and see if there are any ports or resupply areas for you to stop and get the
Kind of like a
damage
little
fixed.
island, just in the middle.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably our best bet then.
If we do that, then maybe we can ask someone who's local if they've heard of any specific ships going down more recently.
Yeah.
Wonder if these attacks and the creature are not entirely unrelated.
There's always a chance. I'm not going to rule it out. They named it the fucking Bleeding Heart. I swear to God.
Yeah.
It makes me mad. as Dea said.
So were these people not shape changers before?
No. Most of the crew was pretty humanoid, you know, humans, half-elves, that sort of thing. A couple random extra people.
Also, I will say, Haru, you can certainly begin to do like a more extensive examination of the bodies if you want.
Yeah, they're dead now. You can do what you want.
Yeah, you can
I
cut those
have to.
fuckers open.
There's the first
Mercy.
mate that I have right here, by the way, and I haven't looked through his pockets or anything. If somebody wants to do that, they're better at finding things.
I can do
did have
that, I guess.
He did have a scimitar
I can do that, I guess.
right here.
I
Alright.
can look through his pockets. I will look through his pockets.
Okay.
Yeah.
My hands are too big for his pockets.
He does not have very much in his pockets. I'll just say that right now.
Okay, oh, rolled a good roll for nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you.
That's fine. Mercy, you had... Mercy, I'm assuming, came with this big chunk of wood?
Mercy's back, don't worry.
You're back. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was like, oh wait, I forgot she had stuff away.
Yeah, I've got the big chunk of wood.
Can I see it?
No, I just grabbed it to selfishly keep it by my side. Yeah, you can see it.
Mercy.
It's got a,
Listen, you know what? I had my mind messed with by that guy. Points at the captain. I'm not really in the mood right now. It's not fun having your mind taken over.
yeah, no shit.
No, it's really not.
Especially in having someone make you hurt your friends. I'm sorry, Maddie.
I mean, I can't really say anything to that. One of the things I can do is make people hurt their friends.
You're
It's not
alright, by
fun.
the way, Maddie.
I'm fine.
Alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one over
Should
here.
we
why,
paint
but-
eyebrows? Should we paint eyebrows over the eyes on this? When you're done?
Can you... You
I
can do
did
that
not
to the
do
others.
that.
Can you not do that to the first mate and...
No, I meant the
He
picture.
meant- he meant
I'm
the
not
cult
gonna
symbol.
touch the body.
He meant the
Oh,
cult
yeah,
symbol.
whatever. I don't care what you do with that.
Yeah, you knew these people. I'm not gonna mess
Yeah,
with.
well, I didn't
them
know
when
these
they're already
guys,
dead.
but...
If anyone needs like a 10-minute nap and wants to feel a little better, just let me know. I can do that.
I'll probably just take a nap after we're done here in my... wherever I sleep here.
I'm gonna kind of keep watch. I'm feeling pretty
The
good.
cult symbol in her notebook.
Gail, would you help me bring these bodies somewhere where I could more easily do an autopsy?
Oh, absolutely. I will assist.
The kitchen area is probably the most stable place
Okay.
to do it, honestly.
No,
Alright,
I think
okay.
Maddie
I'm
would
just saying.
actually
Probably not
try
kitchen.
to kill
We
her.
are not
That's
doing an
gross.
autopsy in the kitchen.
Do not
Anywhere
Maddie
with
would-
a table,
kitchen.
basically.
I wouldn't do that to Maddie. I'm not gonna put dead bodies
clean
in
it
the
up.
That's
That's
still
not the
really
point.
gross.
I will also say it would make the most sense to do it in the kitchen because that would be the place where it'd be the easiest to get rid of garbage.
And also, it's the most stable. It's usually built in the most stable part of the ship.
Ugh.
I would say do it right outside the kitchen so that way you get the effect, but not in the cooking
Sure.
area.
I'm- Yeah, it'd
Alright, I'll
probably
do
just
that
be on
and-
a table.
Well, all right.
So my question is, who are you going to start with first? Are you going to start with the first mate, the captain, or are you just going to start with the guys?
Bodies that appear in the worst condition, which are probably the 3 people.
Okay. So the bodies that appear to be in the worst shape first. Let's go with some medicine checks. That was the word.
Right. I'm He's just gonna be guidancing himself throughout.
Or the investigation. I can't remember.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go with medicine because it makes sense. 23 plus 2. So, cutting open the bodies, you would note that almost all of these bodies look vaguely humanoid until you start to look them over a little closer. You note that several patches of the skin look vaguely eczemic in a way, but you begin to realize that it's not eczema, it's scales that are beginning to develop. And there are a few almost like incisions along the neck that at first you think they're just cuts or claw marks or something, but you note that they have a structure very much similar to that of gills. Cutting them open and checking their intestines, you note that while it looks to me mostly correct, there are some changes that just look very different, including the addition of another organ that you don't recognize, which upon finding it appears to be almost something like a float bladder, like you'd find in a fish.
so this is definitely not natural.
No, not by any means.
Right?
Which one now? First mate's the best preserved body, and the captain is
It's just a head.
just a head. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this head should not take too long, so we'll do that next.
Okay. Another check, please.
Well, same result.
Same result. You believe that while you don't know that they are wholly magical, you believe that there might be some way that you can carry forward part of the effect that they had and some of the abilities that they had by either ingesting bits of them or making potions out of bits of them. You don't know what the effect of that would be, but you know that you might be able to do so.
Should I roll Arcana?
I think Arcana is the closest thing we're going to get in the case of psionics, so yes, we'll say so. For one, just to say this, if you start using guidance on every single thing, I will strangle you.
Yeah, see, he only does it when he has ample time to actually lay stuff out.
So for you don't entirely know what could happen. You have a feeling that let me go back to this PDF I have. The tentacles could be eaten to grant oneself some telepathy for to about 120 feet for an indeterminate amount of time. The brain could be well, you think with some very careful usage you might be able to make it into an item of some sort. The eyes could be maybe used to help cast detect thoughts or something of the sort. But you know for a fact that you could probably use those tentacles. What they would do to the body, as in your body, you don't know. It's a little bit of an uncomfortable thought. Yeah. I will say, cutting open the head, you would note that the brain is a little differently shaped than the rest of than what you know a humanoid brain to look like. I believe this one is 3-lobed, as opposed to the normal 2 lobes that a brain would have.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it is like a circular body instead of a normal one.
Now, as for the first mate, if you want to look him over.
Yep. Not nearly as good.
Not nearly as good, no. The brain is just about the same as the other one. As for the as for the rest of the body, the interiors look very they're close to that of a humanoid. They're are lungs, but they seem almost atrophied and are connected to gills. There is webbing between these very long, spindly fingers that are vaguely gelatinous and don't seem almost tentacle-like, to be honest. The body is very slender. The skin has a vaguely purplish tint to it in places. As for the intestines itself, it is mostly empty, save for some form of odd gray matter.
Brains.
Has he seen or heard of anybody else in the party, like, alchemy-wise? I know there was talk about, like, the alchemy book.
Ro would be the one who could maybe do something with alchemy, but I don't know about anybody else, to be honest.
No. I mean, I've seen it done. The closest I can say is I've seen it done, because, Osteroth would do it, but I've never done it myself.
In that case, try to preserve the useful parts for now, but not actually do anything with them at this time.
Okay.
And he will, of course, like, stitch the bodies back up, make them presentable, etc.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there's your information on the fish people.
The people.
Yeah. What do y'all want to do?
Go take a nap, I guess.
I mean, we're gonna try and find a port, like a little port.
Yeah,
like,
unless you
talk
guys
to
have
Clue
breakfast.
about. No, I think talk to Clue about finding a port to fix our ship at.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed you're already heading towards that. But yeah,
I also have a quick question for you there. Since you knew these people, do you want us to just bury them out here at sea, or do you want us to hang on to them and then have them buried on land?
Connor, that is a good question. Do we... Believe it or not, I didn't think about this. Creating her backstory, did we bury our fallen on land or like with a sea burial?
Burial at sea is typically the easiest way to do it. It's also really the smartest way to do it for the case of a pirate. It's kind of a give or take. Some would request a burial on an island or something of the sort to be remembered, but a lot of times, for someone who lives their life on the sea, it's a
Being
good place
buried
to
at
just
sea.
chuck them.
Yeah. Well...
Just kick them off the boat.
No, it's still
See ya,
like...
Jimmy.
If I can get this one out past 20 meters,
Oh God.
Give me dinner.
No, we'll make like a little, like a
will
small
say-
ceremony about it.
I will say
Grab him by
this.
the leg- just grab him by the legs and like you're doing the shock put. Just
it's
kind of
sort
spin
of
a
like
bit.
discus.
Grab
It's a
a
bit
few,
like discus.
grab like some cloth and weigh them down with stones and wrap them up. And
Harry would suggest a Viking funeral.
we're not
because-
wasting our dinghies. I'm sorry. I thought about that. Believe
Or like a
me.
piece of float wood or something like that.
Or if I throw them up in the air, Rudy can hit them with
No.
a fireball.
No.
Somehow this is
My
getting
God.
more disrespectful every time you guys talk.
I thought about
Trying to figure out a
suggesting-
way
I
to
thought-
make this work. I was
fairness, I
honestly
did
just
think
thinking
about-
of saying a. I was just thinking of saying a couple words and just putting them in the water.
I did think about fireball, but I was like, no, that's mean.
Yeah, no, we're not fireballing them.
I wouldn't do. No, it's like Michelle thought about it. Rudy wouldn't. Michelle was like, no, that's mean.
We'll give them the old burial at sea.
All right. Well, we've got them all here. Is there anything you want to say to him?
Just
Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub.
stop. having a moment.
Sorry.
She's just gotta say, like, I wish it didn't end this way. I wish we hadn't parted ways. But I wish you peace in the afterlife. And whoever did this to you, I'll make sure they suffer. And that's it.
Okay.
Alright. Frow's gonna take them home, and Gil's gonna just start chucking them overboard.
All right. You begin disposing of the corpses.
Yes.
So, what's the current plan for you guys? Are you going to just try and hold position and rest for a bit, or are you going to see how much damage you can fix up right now on the sea, or what's the plan?
Well, we'd probably be able to fix a lot of the small damage caused by splintering and the like,
Yeah.
with multiple people having mending.
We can probably do a little bit of mending now, just so we make sure we don't take on a bunch of water while we travel, and then start heading towards a port.
My only
Large holes would have to be boarded up.
I was about to say, we need to do fixes now that are small, but we should go to a port immediately after. Because if there are cultists, these definitely aren't the only ones.
The trade routes are not going to be safe, so we really shouldn't stay put for very long.
No, we need to get our boat fixed.
And maybe get some of that metal like Gale suggested.
And maybe attach the cannon.
The cannon's fine. I'm joking. Well, yeah, we should do something with the cannon.
Yeah.
It's
I
sitting...
thought I could just hold it.
Do you know how hard a cannon fires, Gale?
I do, because Ro and I were practicing.
I don't want you to lose your arms.
So
They're
yeah,
kind of attached to my body. It's kind of hard to lose them.
Do you want to just test it and see what happens?
Oh boy. I need to go back to
Rather
Pathfinder now. Because this is actually something that people could do in Pathfinder.
No.
So do you want to do this?
Mostly was
I
saying
don't
is that
feel the need to do it. I'm just saying.
no, it was a joke.
Okay. I'm just saying. We can
If I-
figure out what a double hack butt would be like in this game.
Put all my
mean-
jokes in chat.
That would be interesting. No, if I need to, I could try that, but I don't want to go trying that because if I drop it, it might fall in the water. That'd be bad. Besides, I've got to help Maddie fix the ship.
Alrighty. So, you guys get a little bit of rest. You're gonna go for like a long rest, short rest. It's up to you.
I guess initially a short rest. At the very least, I will.
Okay. So short. If you guys are doing short rest, then please, you guys can do your rolls for health restoring. And as such.
Gale actually doesn't need to rest, so Gale's just gonna help, like, do stuff on the ship to kind of speed up any sort of repairs or anything like that that are being done.
Ditto to that.
With Gale's sheer brute strength, you can do quite a bit to help.
Sweet.
Because I'm only missing 4. So, and everything else important needs long rest.
Just get my channel divinities back.
So doing whatever I can, even if it's just sitting up on the bird's nest to watch.
Gotcha. Yes, that is indeed telepathic bond. Why is it there twice? Also, Michelle, you're muted.
You are correct, I am.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god!
Listen, I have to do it at least once.
The best part is we can tell. There comes a point where we're
this
just like,
is also-
there it is.
This is also for anybody else that's watching. at some point, would you guys be interested in a shirt that just says, "Sorry, I was muted"? Let us know. Tweet at us at Dicefunctional with an
Yeah, you know what? Get your friends to start watching us, and we'll definitely make a shirt that says "Sorry, you're muted."
I think we should.
We should only have it on the back so that when you're facing the person, they can't see what it is.
And we make another shirt that goes with it, where on the front it says, "I think you're muted."
Alright, when they turn
I
around and
would
leave, you
wear
just see
the
sorry, I
I'm
was muted.
This is the perfect
I didn't
shirt.
not need to do
Yeah.
it twice. I only meant to do it once.
It's a couple's shirt, or a best friend shirt.
So,
Okay.
do you guys want to start trying to make your way to a nearby port?
Yes.
That would be
We do some repairs and we.
strategic.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, Clue will be able to direct you towards a nearby island. He knows that at one point there was a small outpost for individuals to rest or have a little bit of time on land. Oh, the crews freaked the fuck out. Fish people attacked them. Sea monsters attacked them. This is probably the most action they've seen in a while.
Well,
So really, this is not exactly a common thing.
To be fair, they'd see more action if we let Rose sleep with them.
alright.
But
Oh my god.
With that terrible joke out of the way, yes, you would be able to find a small outpost island. If there are going to be any individuals there, they may be able to help you out and maybe give you a little bit in the way of supplies. If there aren't people there are trees you can cut down to help fix the boat. You do have a boatswain who can help you with all of this. So
Yes.
it may take like a few days, but still, it's doable.
So I'm assuming this, if we do that, then we're just gonna reset all our stuff.
More or less, yeah.
Cool.
So, about a day's travel away, you'd be able to find the island of Mukerra. Mucherra. Mukerra.
just type it in the chat, man.
Oh my god.
Thank you. You know I can't listen to someone say something and
Even
spell
when
it.
I describe how you spell it.
No, I can't. My brain cannot keep up when you spell something that fast.
And it is, for the reference, Mukerra is on, let's see, it'd be about here. Bing.
Alright.
Actually, hold on, let me draw a dot there.
Good news, we can now teleport there if we ever need to.
If you ever need to teleport to a island in the middle of fucking nowhere, you can.
Yes.
You never know, there
You
could be
would see.
treasure.
You would see that on this island there really isn't very much. There are a few houses, as well as small farms for people to eat and do the like. There are a few docks. There is what appears to be a bit of a rundown inn nearby, and an abandoned-looking building that almost vaguely looks to be something like a how do I describe it? Almost like a two-story motel, almost. Very plain. It just kind of it's up on what appears to be like about 10 feet long, not stilts, but a platform. And then it's just like this little two-story little building, all made out of wood, pretty beaten down, looks completely abandoned. And you would be informed by Clue that is one of the outposts or places for ships to ship crews to just kind of rest.
Looks like it hasn't been used in a while.
Are there actually any inhabitants?
On the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few houses, and there is what appears to be a very rundown inn. But yeah, there are inhabitants here. Not many though. Like, if you were to estimate, do you think this island maybe has a population of about 50?
I'm debating trying to ask them for information, but I feel like I wouldn't get anything new.
I would say no.
Yeah.
Not at a little dock like this. Maybe somewhere like Ardglass, maybe. But it's awful far from this kind of chaos.
I mean, the islands, we might have seen something, but
Because, well, the flag we saw, the, like, black bleeding heart, was probably a riff on my old captain's moniker, Blackheart, who I've now taken for my own. So I think I only told Mercy that.
Yep.
Yep. And the ship we used to sail, was called the Temptation. So, if the Pirate Lord is who I think it is, or related to who I think it is, that ship might be what we look for, but I haven't been able to track it at all. Like, they don't go in a pattern or anything.
anything unusual about the ship?
Yes. Well,
Besides the pattern.
inherently no, but ever since I left the ship, they've been taking no prisoners, they've been killing indiscriminately, they've been moving quickly, like faster than a normal ship. And there's no discernible pattern to their attacks that I can see, only that there's rarely any survivors. Which is not how we did things.
Honor code and all that.
Oh,
What?
shit.
When did you find all this out?
A while ago, when we were stuck in Sustain for a few months.
When I was doing work.
Basically, she's referring to our first time skip.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh,
good, we can finally hear your. Can we finally hear your stuff then?
yeah, that's all I was hiding. Was researching our ship.
Oh, cool. We can finally hear your stuff then.
Hey, there you go.
Yay.
It's odd. I mean, we move faster than a regular boat, but that's because of Gale.
I mean, I am just worried that he made a deal with something. That's basically what it boils down to. Or
You mean like
there's-
you did?
Alright. Come
I'm
on.
just saying,
Like,
a person shouldn't be throwing stones in glass houses.
What was that?
and like the
Sorry.
kid did.
But like,
Someone-
you shouldn't be throwing stones in glass houses.
No, someone started saying something.
Oh,
I was
Maddie.
just say, I don't know.
Maddie, did you
Maddie
have...
just be
No,
mean,
no,
clear
I
the
just
code.
don't call her out like that.
Go away, okay. Well, listen, I made a deal because I had to, but
Absolutely not.
Bullshit.
I don't even need to check inside on that one.
I mean, Haru will because he doesn't know you.
he does. Haru doesn't even know who I pacted with.
Haru
is
doesn't know
true.
many things about this group.
all
There
you've
are
seen
so
me
That's
do
why.
is press
That's why
Eldritch
the
Blast.
insight helps learn.
It does.
Yeah.
There are so many secrets in this group.
Go
that you
ahead,
don't know about,
buddy.
Haru.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh,
You don't
no.
really
It's an
get
awful
it.
world.
In theory, actually with that thought about who your pack is with, do you think going to his temple might help us any?
Dude, he doesn't tell me shit.
Sorry, I'm used to having...
He's a learn by doing kind of guy.
Oh, sorry,
and-
I'm used to being able to ask for questions, and then I don't get my goddess, but I get someone useful.
Yeah. Well, he answers me. It's just he doesn't. He's,
Imagine your god responding to you.
My god's not dead.
He leaves you a voicemail.
Oh, I don't get anything.
Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Udi doesn't get
a
anything.
voicemail. I get stuff I can't even see because I have shit perception.
Yeah, it's on you.
Udi doesn't
know.
get anything
I
I
because she
mean,
picked him.
part of why I keep talking to him is because he responds. No, other gods don't do that.
Should I ask him?
Worth a shot.
I can't stop you physically or mentally.
No. I want to see what happens. Gale, ask.
Wait, right now?
Or whenever you feel comfortable. You might get something different since, you're not magically bound to him.
Okay.
Yeah, he might tell you to fuck off in less words.
Sorry.
Fuck off.
Don't.
Sorry, it's too tempting.
Mercy's gonna offer a high five to Deo for that one.
She'll take it, but her face doesn't change.
Hey, Aristil. So we're trying to figure out if there's another thing that has made a deal with these pirates that are killing people. Do you know anything about that might help us?
Seagull lands on your horns.
Oh,
Kind of starts like picking through your hair looking for food.
all right. Okay. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
So Aristil says that we should look through the area at the bottom of the sea because it might be down there in all the vegetation.
Somehow, I don't think he said that.
Well, no. Two things. One, that wouldn't actually be a bad idea, not coming from a god.
I can't say no.
It's not a bad idea, Gale. I don't think the god gave it to you. I think you came up with that one. Two,
What makes you say that?
because sometimes you say really smart things out of nowhere. Two, my only problem with going down and, like, looking for stuff, while
the
it's
sea.
great that people can make me breathe, I don't know how you guys are gonna get me back up.
Water walking will shoot you up,
It will.
Oh, that's gonna be painful, isn't it?
probably.
No, I this is
actually
something
not
that
painful.
this is something that
You'll
I
get the
think
bends.
DMs everywhere have taken into consideration is if you're using water walk or using something like that and you're going deep underwater and then you're just shooting up using the 60-foot of movement, yes, if we use real life, the pressure will fucking kill you.
But it's magic.
It won't.
But this is
It won't
magic,
be the
don't
pressure.
worry about
It'll
it.
be the nitrogen bubbles. in your
Yeah, you're
blood
gonna
Yeah.
get the
popping.
bends and
You
you're gonna
won't die
die.
from the pressure, but the bends.
No, I want you guys to know, I just had this image in my
Whatever it's
head
called.
of Mercy, like, getting all this on her, and then you guys just dropping an anchor, and she just does the Link version of Iron Boots, and just
Yeah.
sinks.
Technically speaking, the rate of 60 feet,
Is
same
Fast.
rate as Featherfall.
I mean, like 60 feet per round is
It's the same
very
rate as.
quick.
It's very quick, but it's the same rate as Featherfall, and if Featherfall allows you to not take damage falling, then it shouldn't make you take damage going up, technically. However, D&D doesn't really have rules for that, while some systems do.
I will say theoretically, you'll be going, since it's 60 feet per round, so you'd be going less than like 6 miles per hour. But still, that's a fairly decent clip. And
The
if you're
thing is,
swimming
we
with
would want
that,
a
it becomes even
chain.
faster.
We would
Yeah.
want a chain so that we don't get separated from the boat, which will surely drift a bit, as we will also drift.
It's a big fucking chain.
Yes.
I don't think that'll work. I mean, as long as we can keep the boat within the same area, I could prepare a locate object and focus on something on the ship to get us back.
Why are we looking underwater?
Well, there's probably sunken ships down there.
Instead of like looking into the camera like we're on The Office, she like looks into the sky, like around the office. Like, really.
Look, I'm just saying, if we're gonna find stuff out about a water creature and we don't want to go to big city docks, our best bet is gonna be going down under. So, I'm gonna pose a question to you guys. Do you want to go to the docks that are most likely to know shit, which is gonna be rich people territory of Lucretia? Or do you want to go underwater?
Would Artglass know anything?
Glass is pretty far from where all this has been going on.
It's been going on all over.
I mean, we can still
whole
go back
ocean.
and check.
We have to go to Artglass anyway. I was wondering.
Do we have to give up the book?
Well,
Yes. we
Rudy,
have to
could
give
you
up-
summon familiars to water?
I can. Well, Rudy has the one familiar. I can
I
summon,
have Snowball. I can
3.
make, but I have. Yeah, Dia can
But-
do more.
Yeah.
but it's. I only have contact with them within a mile.
You have more
which, I mean,
contact longer than I do.
yeah.
What are you fucking doing?
I'm just goofing
Making
off.
art
I
on the
don't.
map.
Yeah. Rather than searching blindly, at the very least, we can figure out where stuff is before we search.
Well, where did we
I
get
see.
attacked at again on the map? Right around here?
Along one of the trade routes.
Yes. So basically, about 90 miles away, because it took you about a day to get to McKellar. This is where some of the attacks have been happening, and then there are the trade routes that go more or less to Artglass. There are very few that actually still go to Asajj, especially during now. Most likely, you would have ones that go to the Isles of Aruya, which means they can go to all those. They will most likely use Mukera as one of the stopping points, and then most likely Oxbill Hill from there.
I mean,
And
we could go to
then-
Immune.
From there, most likely over here to Gavil. And Pernona. And over there. Like, you have... It's very easy to follow the trade routes, just draw a line between a location.
We could go to the Isles of Aruya for now, and then maybe possibly go to either Artglass or go to Vermune even.
That's it. We just need to figure out.
But
I feel
I
like
also want to know where they learned deep, because I can say with confidence I was the only one who knew deep on that ship.
I mean-
can I roll something to know what kind of monsters know deep?
I'm assuming it'd be probably something like Knowledge Arcana.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure that out. Rudy. $16.
16. It's kind of tough to know. Aberrations are the most common things to know deep speech. And aberrations can be anything from extraplanar creatures to creatures that live deep underwater to really many other things. Beings from the Underdark can also be aberrations as well. The one that you would most likely know of, as it's literally on one of the lists you have, would be a beholder. Beholders
Beholder,
do
yeah.
know deep.
Well,
Perhaps then Kaitis would know something if it's not related to the Underdark.
you just want to talk to Kaitis.
Listen, I have few comforts in this world.
I can message him if you'd like. I'm not
No.
sure where he is. But...
It's probably not connected. Just yeah, unless the hunter does want to give me a hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But
you
Is
do
that
it
me or
at the sky.
is that to me or to
Dea
the
said
hunter?
that. She's like,
He's nudging and winking at the sky.
Gotcha. So she's poking at the god.
yeah. It's-
let's say I would.
She's
offer
not
help.
expecting help, but it's like,
I would offer help from my end, but I don't think any of the stars are sea people.
Seaple.
I mean, you have the hunting dog up there, don't you?
Yeah, that's Aristote's, but
Yeah. Well,
So, do we know why these things died the way they did?
I assume they have
Oh,
some sort of connection.
I knew I forgot something. So with the medicine checks you made, there was no internal reason, internal or external reason for them to have died the way they did.
Okay.
Which odds are means probably something psychic.
yeah.
I assume.
Yes.
Their lord probably killed them when they realized they were
I
captured
think-
or something.
I think there might be a spell. If you don't do some, I've been researching stuff, and that's a spell I've not wanted to take because it's kind of awful, actually. Where do you remember when we were in the assassins? Do you remember the assassins? Do you remember that one, the one that we caught and then let him go, and then he ended up with them?
Yeah, he had the marking on him. I mean,
It's possible they had the same thing, or something similar to that.
quite possibly. I think that crossed my mind as well.
So,
It's likely
I've-
related to whatever turned them into
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought too.
so I had a. I don't know how this would work, but if they were fine before and they weren't actively dying, what would happen if they weren't here when they got captured?
you want to elaborate that one a little bit better, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not following.
So, if something had to decide that they died, or like use magic to kill them, if they weren't here,
Do you,
like if they were somewhere else,
you think they
like-
were being observed?
like Abaddon or something,
I mean, it-
would that thing be able to kill them, and then would they be able to talk to them?
So you're wondering if the thing that killed him was there or from a distance?
Maybe, but I was thinking.
Or
May I
If
say,
we could-
from a DM perspective, I think he's saying he's wondering if they were extraplanar,
yeah,
like they
okay.
were in a different plane when they killed him.
Okay.
No, actually.
No?
No.
Oh,
No.
whoops.
That was why I rolled the wisdom check, because Gale can't figure out how to word this, unfortunately.
Oh,
I see.
no.
This is a Jace idea that Gale kind of had, and then went, oh crap, how would this work?
let me hold on.
Do you
Because
think it was something invisible, watching from a distance?
no.
I'm thinking more along the way. Do you think there's a way that if we find another ship, if we find them, if we can actually interrogate them without them dying?
Wait, hold on. With that thought process, Gail, I think where the issue with that comes in is whatever it is that killed them is either a spell that has that effect if they fail, which wouldn't make sense because theoretically, if they'd gotten away, they would have been able to find better sacrifices, or even been able to lie to us and tell us where to go. That was alive, so they could have upkept that spell. I think the problem is whatever's doing it can somehow see what's going on. So even if we
You
found
were also able to detect magic when you searched the ship, and you should have been able to detect magic on them if it was an active effect.
Well, that's true. That's.
It wasn't magic, so whatever it was had to have a link to them that was here. And a bunch of creatures, like, it took a bit to find where Maddie's mum was. And a bunch of creatures who who could look for people didn't know where she was because she wasn't here, she was in Abaddon. What if... Do you think it would work if we brought them to Abaddon or a place like Abaddon as soon as we captured them? Do you think whatever it was that was looking at them that killed them would all of a sudden lose where they were and you could talk to them?
Huh.
I do not believe that they would make it that far.
The only big problem I see with that plan is we don't have a way to get to another plane.
I also don't know that I want to try and contact something that probably only speaks deep.
Well, I think the idea would be more of getting them to another plane so we could finish interrogating them without them dying. Correct, Gail?
Aye, that was my
Oh,
thought.
See?
yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, buddy.
Because if you bring them somewhere where they know that they're not going to die, maybe they'd be more willing to talk to you.
Maybe. If we had the ability.
It was just an idea I had. Never mind.
It is possible they started dying as soon as they were finished fighting and they gave up. Internal bleeding tends to take a bit of time to actually manifest on the outside.
Well,
Yeah, but this was a lot of really sudden outward bleeding, and it wasn't...
Yeah, my two main ideas right now are they were linked to something like the ship, and when the ship went down, they went down, or like they left it for too long or something, or something saw them fail and cut them off, literally. Those are my main ideas.
Could it also be connected to the two others dying? The captain and the first mate dying?
Also
Maybe there was...
possible, I guess. There might have been a link there. I mean... Because I don't think I recognized anyone else on this ship. Just just the first mate and captain, so... It's a possibility if this all originates from the temptation.
Wait, if you knew them, did they seem to recognize you?
Not that I noticed.
They did not say anything if they recognize you or not, but then again, they did. They did get focused down fairly quickly.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
I mean, the first mate never really got a good look, but I haven't exactly changed my appearance that much.
Also, the captain
And you
was
were
literally 5 feet.
in his face.
Yeah.
The captain, yeah, but the first mate, no.
I was saying the
But
captain.
My coat is also very noticeable by design.
Regardless, we need to make a decision. Because as much as it's fun to theorize about what's going on and important, we don't have enough pieces right now to put it together anything that would actually be substantial.
I personally, I mean, it's really up to you, Zaya, but I think we should go to Aruya, see if anything's seen anything there.
Dea, this is your god mission.
But this is your...
The god mission isn't this. The god mission is like a giant sea snake or something.
But I think...
You think the sea snake doesn't connect to this? Really? The giant tentacle monster head doesn't connect to the sea snake. And
You
the
know
ships
what?
of people who are just going missing with empty ships on thing when they're looking for sacrifices. You somehow don't think those are connected.
I just think it's like maybe not. You know,
Dea,
it's just a what?
let me put it this way. The ship we found to go to Danos was empty of people, and there were still valuables on the ship that could have been found if you'd broken shit pretty easily.
Yes. So
Which
we're
means-
assuming that they were sacrificed to this pirate lord.
And the pirate
Saying
lord
you found
probably isn't a
ships
person.
empty of people?
Yeah,
They
it was
returned to
weird.
dust.
Well, some of them were.
We
don't
also
know
have,
if all of them were.
yeah.
Oh.
While I was on that life raft, shortly after, a few days after the boat went down, there was some sort of noise in the water, like something large moving. And then everybody else on the boat just jumped ship.
Wait, what?
Whoa, whoa. This seems like important information you didn't tell us. The fuck, man.
Never asked. And I did not know that this was the reason that you were searching here.
You know that's a fair.
I
Okay, you said a couple days on the boat you were on?
Well, I was on a merchant vessel from Fenghal, headed to Vermune, and there was severe weather that caused the ship to sink. I used water walking to save as many people as I could, but then we were still adrift on one of the dinghies for several days. They seemed to see something that I could only hear in the water.
How
They
far?
all fled, for lack of a better term.
How many days out from your initial, push out were you? When you guys had to jump ship?
Well, it's very difficult for me to recall, is that I have been adrift for over a month.
'Cause in theory, then, it would have been
I will
somewhere
say,
around here.
I will say, if you were to try to estimate the time, it'd be something around 10 to 15 days before it finally went down.
Alright. Say, approximately a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Okay. And then a few days on the Bowie. Bowie, yeah.
Dinghy.
Yes.
Dinghy.
On the dinghy before the other people jumped off of it.
It's probably right around here then.
And how long was that before we met up with you? How long was it?
I believe about a month.
I'm talking about when everyone fled. It was a month. You were on there for a month by yourself?
That is correct.
Did you have food? Oh wait, you could make your own food. That's
He
right.
could make it.
Yes.
He said that. He did say that.
We covered this when you caught him out of the water.
I know, but I forget things. A lot has happened
Yeah.
in a few days.
Huh.
Yeah.
But then again, you wouldn't have traveled very far in a dinghy, so
No.
especially if you were by yourself.
I have no idea where I was, nor how far I traveled.
I'd say it's safe to bet then somewhere along that route is where you saw it. And then we ran into the ship here of pirates. So.
Well, given that Argos is very far away, we don't want to go to Procretia, and I guess if we're trying to find people to talk to about this giant creature that made people run away, probably want to go to the Isles of Arulia again.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it seemed to not have any interest in a blind kitsune.
I'm glad for that.
I wonder.
Maybe it was also blind.
Maybe, but my thought is you couldn't see it, right? You could only hear it.
That is correct.
Did your crewmates sound scared when they jumped off the ship? With their screams of terror?
No.
There was not too much sound at all.
Were they screams of fun?
No.
I
My thought
No.
is, since you
They were-
can't
they were-
see, and they could see it, but
They were
It
charmed.
was.
yeah,
There
that's
was not any screaming at all.
They
yeah.
were charmed. I get what Mercy's getting at.
So I'm
They were
wondering if-
charmed.
Trade ships that we're finding that aren't when they're not dusted like the one we found, or being crushed. I'm wondering if
They're
whatever it
being
is
charmed.
attracting them to them and making them into the minions. At least that's my theory.
Scary. Well, that's scary for us.
Oh, it's absolutely terrifying. But
Oh no.
to be fair, I don't think some of us here can be charmed easily. Looking at Dea and Ro.
What?
You have the resistance to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's
I
saying.
also, I think I also have resistance to. Wait, hold on. Let me double check.
That's it. I think Ro does too.
You
at
can't
the
be put to
halfling.
sleep magically.
I
that's
have
what he's saying.
advantage against curses. I can't be magically put to sleep, and where is it? And I have advantage against saves to being against being charmed. The cursed thing, it comes from the Iron Stone.
So if nothing else, if it is that we've got 2 people, it would be harder to get.
And we also have the ability to put things up that make it harder for us to be cursed, I believe. Maybe? At least Haru can do things that make it harder.
Yes.
And you have your aura that protects people if they're close to you.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it worked pretty well in Rosenvale.
It did.
We can always just also hit them really hard.
Oh, that's the point, Gail.
That's
if
what
we
we're good at, yeah.
if we don't get charmed, it means we can still hit them hard. If we're charmed, we're not going to be able to hit them.
I mean, you can still hit them. You just have to tell them no in your head.
You've never been charmed, have you, buddy?
Oh, Gail, it's so much harder
Well-
than that as someone who just had to deal with something like that.
I mean,
Sometimes your force of will isn't strong enough.
that Lacroix guy had the thing. That took me.
Do you think
he
it's
actually got
connected to
me with
that?
one. Probably not.
No.
You
Because they
worship
didn't,
the
they
Lord,
didn't have an
the
aspect.
King in Yellow. And the King in Yellow
Oh, that's
was
true. I forgot about
Aye.
that.
That's
Aye.
different.
Lacroix had an aspect, though. That's what he used on me.
Yeah.
Hey, when he says aspect, does Haru hear it weird?
Haru, you do not hear what they just said.
Wait, how can you not hear it if Rudy's still wearing the pauldrons?
How long has it been?
since
That
we-
she's
Couple
got the
days.
Since I've had the pauldrons?
I think it's been a
Since-
couple of days.
Since
I've
they
had-
met up with you
Oh,
guys.
since he's met us?
It hasn't been that long. It's only been a couple days.
Yeah, been a couple
It
days.
hasn't been long, and the time that he's been within the ability to see it is even less.
Alright, just checking.
So yeah. So he does not.
I don't like the thought of something that can charm you if you look at it, though. Regardless.
I mean, there was that thing that LaCroix had that also charmed you if you looked at it.
that was more of a spell symbol thing, though.
It could be
And the weird ice tentacles doesn't do that.
no. I don't think they're connected either. I just think it's odd that there's this. There's a lot of cults popping up. That's a little bit
I mean-
troubling.
Gods have been gone for almost 2,000 years.
It's troubling.
Should we get the gods back?
That's Gail.
Because I feel like if they,
Bring 'em
if
back,
they were
guys.
actually back,
It's so
They-
easy.
we could just find them and ask them to come back. I feel like that would be a much better way of handling all of this. Because if they actually came back, they could just tell people, "No, you're wrong and you're stupid."
Wait, hold on.
This isn't.
Let Mercy say something real quick.
Can I say it's just as Connor to Jace? You said that in the same tone that somebody says, "We're gonna get the band back together, guys. We're gonna get the band back together."
I know, right?
Mercy's just gonna go, Gail, buddy, I want you to put this in perspective real quick. If we could get the gods out right now, what would have stopped anyone else who wanted the gods out to get out?
Maybe they just didn't know where they were.
We don't either.
We know where Aristil is.
Maybe they're all blind enough to drift on the
We
sea.
do?
Mike,
We know
you
where
literally
Eric is.
talked to him.
I've seen a shadowy form. It's not
Then-
really him. It's
Did you
It's like-
ask him where he was?
Gee. Hey, Hunter, where are you?
It's kind of like, it's the same effect of me seeing Desna's face on my coin in my sleep. It's not much.
I saw my. I haven't seen.
Well, then how about this? Next time somebody talks to their god directly, ask them where they are and ask them if they wouldn't mind paying a visit in person.
Do you want me to try tonight? I'll take a nap and I'll try asking a star and see if they can answer.
I
I'm
think
out.
that's a good
This isn't-
start.
This isn't gonna
I'm
work for
already
me.
tired of this conversation.
My god doesn't talk to me. My god is dead. So I mean,
I'm
Alright,
afraid
well,
I cannot help either. I don't really know where my powers come from.
I mean, some people don't. It's a thing.
But to say,
The
we didn't know
odds
where.
aren't going to help us. Whatever. They never do.
Side note, I do think we should help the gods at some point, but we have no idea what any of that is, and that sounds like a different rabbit hole right now.
If they even want it.
I mean,
Didn't you say they put themselves there?
they trapped themselves. That's a different word.
Ugh.
Yeah, you don't need
well,
to trap yourself.
that's just stupid. Getting
Look,
yourself
I'm just
trapped.
telling you what Vi said I told me.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've heard from him anyways.
Well, everyone can talk to their gods if they want to. It's just
The laugh in the distance. Sorry.
I like
What's
this
that?
seagull. He's got some good insights on things. I've had some good ideas since he landed here.
But sure, we can ask at some point. Let's head towards the dock, though. See if anyone knows anything. Worst case scenario, we end up having to go to some less than reputable places. And hey, who knows? Maybe while we're sailing around, we'll run into another ship.
Yeah, maybe.
It's better to keep
Hopefully
moving
one
and
more friendly.
I doubt
hopefully.
that's how.
Regardless, if we keep moving, we're more likely to find stuff than we do sitting here on an island with a couple of locals.
Yeah. How's
You
our
can
trip
certainly find a
looking?
few locals.
I mean, do you want to ask the locals questions?
I mean,
Damn.
we can.
Okay. I didn't do that earlier.
I guess we can
sorry.
like quickly ask if they've seen like ships go by or heard any tales. Just like kind of summarize it.
You might have better luck with it, since you are a sailing person.
If there were any like survivors that stopped by and said stuff or something. I don't know. I doubt there were survivors, but you know, that sort of thing. Witnesses.
Well, we could also ask if they have lost people from the island.
That too. Connor, can we quickly do that?
Yeah, find a local.
Find a local and ask him like if they've seen anything or lost anyone or you know stuff that could be related to the ships.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. You could very easily pop by over to the inn, air quotes,
Yeah.
to see if anybody there knows some information.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
So, making your way over to the rundown inn, you find that entering into the building, you see that it on the outside looks fairly run down. The inside is well kept, clean, but still certainly an older place. As you enter, you don't note anybody behind the bar itself, but you do eventually hear someone from outside go, "Hold on a second, I'll be in." And pushing open the door is an older-looking man, tan, very, very dark tan skin, with graying white hair that at one point was probably black, but has ceased to be. You see, he does have a thick kind of like what's the kind of mustache? Like
Handlebar?
not a handlebar mustache. Like the the downward like thick mustache. One of those. I
It's
can't
like
think
a
of the name.
comb.
Yeah, like a comb style mustache. And he'll kind of hustle in, go behind the bar, and go, "Hey there, how can I help you?"
We just got attacked while we were sailing out, and we were wondering if you had heard of anything similar to that, or losing, you know, or on the other hand, if someone from this town has disappeared recently.
Oh, what'd you get hit by? Was it some kind of pirates or something like that?
Yes.
Well, that would probably explain why we're not seeing as many people coming by. Probably a couple of pirates running around, taking down some ships. Damn shame.
have any of your visitors been, on the whole, acting rather strangely?
To be honest, we haven't had many visitors at all. Couple of ships looking to trade, buy some stuff, but for the most part, not a whole lot. I will say, Crazy Cortez over there did say he saw something.
Did he now?
Yeah. Look for the whacked out fella. He sits over on a rock. It's facing out towards the actual ocean. He's a bit eccentric. You'll know what I mean.
We'll go look for him. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for the information.
And she
Not
passes,
a problem.
She passes him a gold piece.
Oh, hey, thank you very much. I will say, did you deal with the pirates?
Yes, they're dead. Well, that ship is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you want, I can try and get a couple of the folks around here trying to help you with anything you need. If you need like, I don't know, stuff for repairs.
Yeah, we do need our ship repaired. If you have any metal to reinforce the hull with, that would also be lovely. But mostly we're trying to get repaired. So if you don't,
I know we don't have that, but I'm sure we can get you some kind of a something like some citrus, some fruit to keep you good.
That would be wonderful.
But yeah, well, I'll get a couple of the stronger kids around here to bring some wood over to you.
Thank you.
And you're gonna go find Crazy Cortez?
Yes.
That
Alright.
we shall.
Making your way over to the outcropping he mentioned to you, you find that there is a stone outcropping facing out onto the ocean, out towards the, I believe this would be the, let's say northeastern direction, kind of facing towards Lucretia. And sitting on this rock is a man. He's just sitting on a log. There's a fishing rod next to him that is currently laying down on the ground, untouched. He has a tent nearby, as well as a what appears to be a bedroll. The man is by all means disheveled. Sun-beaten skin, heavily tanned from the hot sun. Hair now bleached white from constant contact with the sun as well. The man has the skin of shoe leather, to put it simply. And as you get close to him, you don't hear anything from him at all. Taking a look at his face, you see that his eyes are unfocused.
Excuse me, would you happen to be Cortez?
Yes! Yes. I'm Cortez. Yes. Yes.
Very good. My name is Hao. We heard that you did some strange things recently. Would you care to explain them to us?
He kind of gets a little cross expression on his face. You here to make fun of me? You here to make fun of me, throw shit at me again?
No,
Well,
we would never
truth
do
is,
that.
We have seen some strange things as well on the seas recently, and just wish to corroborate this.
Just roll me a persuasion check to be nice,
Alright.
just to get him on your side.
Below average roll, but still pretty good.
Okay.
That's a 17. Shush.
It's below average.
It is!
I mean, yeah.
It's still good though.
Rudy's just saying that because she's the only person in this party of charisma people who can't roll persuasion.
I can't roll. I have a +1 charisma. I cannot roll charisma for shit except when it comes to my girlfriend.
That's it. I
That's
think
it.
the person with the lowest persuasion roll outside of her is Gail.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm actually trained in persuasion, but I still have a +4. due to
+4.
kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
story.
I mean,
So,
is
he
Gale
will-
a bit too straightforward for persuasion?
Gale just
persuasion.
confuses people.
Oh God. So, he will now stop looking at you sidelong, and instead he will turn on his stump and he will actually start looking at you. And you do see he does begin to get a bit of a crazed expression.
None of them believe me. None of them understand what kind of danger we're in. I saw it. I saw something out there. I saw a monster. I saw a beast.
Can you describe this beast?
It was larger than anything I've ever seen before. I was on the ocean. I sailed the seas. I saw serpents. I've seen krakens before. This was not a kraken. This was not a serpent. It was huge. It was bigger than islands. Tendrils whipping off of it. It moved through the water faster than any ship I've ever seen. Faster than any beast.
Oh boy.
This might be our Lord of the Sea.
This might be what's destroying ships. Yeah. Yeah.
How long ago did you see this?
A few weeks. Probably about 5 weeks now.
It's not very long in the grand scheme of things.
I'm still trying to keep an eye out for it. I don't want these people to have this thing creep up on them with no warning.
What direction did it move in?
I saw it when I was looking out to the east. Well, northeast. That's why I'm sitting here. There's no point being at home when that thing could come back.
Well, we're hunting this beast.
It's suicide.
Maybe, but it's what we gotta do. Listen, I've been tasked, and this is my team, that I've been tasked by the hunter god himself to take care of this beast. So we're gonna do our damnedest to make sure this doesn't sneak up on you or take all these innocent lives.
There's no way you'll be able to fight it. Something of that size, you'll never be able to get close to it. Any weapons you have, any cannons, anything that you've got with you, there's no way it'd be able to pierce its hide.
Well, we
I
got.
was being honest with you. That was larger than a fucking island. I've never seen something so large.
It may be the case, but if we then certainly it will still continue to wreak havoc on these waters.
We gotta try something, you know. I would hope that Hunter God would give me something he didn't think I could handle. With hope.
Did you see anybody try and attack it?
No.
Then how do you know that we couldn't pierce its hide? Did it tell you that?
Something that large. I can't imagine anybody killing it.
Well, there are lots of big things that you can kill. Just because it's big doesn't mean that it's really strong. It just means that it's really big.
And how would you attack something of that size?
Oh, I would have it swallow me, and I would hit it from the inside with my hammer.
Oh, Gale.
Do not worry, we have our own people who are of questionable sanity.
I'd say.
We
They're all
also
mad.
have the light. Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
It is the first step. If possible, we'll try to use magic to observe it and look for any weaknesses before we actually engage.
Did it have eyes?
I couldn't see.
Did you
Couldn't see any eyes from there.
hear anything perhaps from it other than, splashing?
No, I didn't hear anything from it. What I heard was the water rushing back to the island. It was tremendous. Everybody else just assumed it was some kind of a storm whipping in. It was not a storm.
I believe
So,
you.
you said that it was like a storm. Were there clouds following it?
It was
Or
dark
was
out.
it just the waves?
It was already dark out. But the
Oh.
waves got worse.
Oh, okay. So, just waves, nothing else? No smell? No cries or anything like that?
Nothing I noticed.
Oh, okay.
But even if I saw that right, if my eyes aren't failing me, this thing is tremendous. It was nearly at the horizon. It was nearly at the horizon. It was larger than any ship I've ever seen.
Oh, it was probably pretty big. I was just wondering if there were other ways that we could track it. Because if there are other ways that we can track it, we can help make sure that people are safe. And then maybe we can make sure that you can get some rest too. You let us know what you saw, and then we can take it from there and you can rest. Because you've done a good job.
Only thing I could assume would be... I'm guessing it would leave wakes of destruction. Something that large. Can't imagine what it would eat. Get out of here. I've got nothing else to say. I just need to keep an eye out.
Alright.
Keep up the good work. And she'll kind of walk
He
off.
says nothing and he just turns back to the ocean.
If something's as big as an island, do you think it can eat other islands?
I do not think that islands typically float without a foundation attached to the seafloor. So my guess is no.
That makes sense. So either this thing is as big as an island, or he was really, really scared of it and thought it was as big as an island.
It must be quite large. But
But then it's really easy to hit then.
there's not too much comparison for actual scale. Well, I can't exactly see out on the horizon, but if this is the only sizable piece of land around, then there can't be anything to compare it to.
Okay, so we know the direction it was in. We know that it doesn't make any noise, but it's as big as an island and makes really big waves.
Which means it most likely travels water when it is not close to shore.
Probably. That was probably why Arista was telling me to look down below.
Oh,
Oh, we
still
lost
have
main
backup,
Greg.
we lost Greg.
We have backup. We're fine. It's okay.
So, maybe, and this might be why it's hard to say, maybe when it's sleeping, it sleeps at the bottom.
But there are some creatures that don't actually sleep, and others that move while they are sleeping.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah,
Assume-
How do you sleep and keep moving? That doesn't make any sense. Everything has to sleep.
well, some sharks don't, like, have to keep moving because they die if they stop swimming.
It is basically all fish that way.
That's really weird. I don't like that. How can you actually sleep and keep moving? Whoa. Idea? You know what? I'll save that for another time.
Gail, I have a feeling I know where this idea is going. I don't think you could sleep and keep going.
We'll discuss that later. We're trying to figure out where the island fish is. So if we start sailing in the direction where it's supposed to be, and we find a bunch of places with a bunch of waves, and we find an island that's moving, that might be what we're looking for.
If it's been around 5 weeks and it travels faster than any ship that a sailor has seen, then it could be halfway on the other side of a continent by now.
Could be anywhere.
Really hate not knowing more.
We could also go in that direction, or we could find a bigger place and ask them if they've seen an island that's moving and creating a lot of waves that doesn't have any eyes.
Sure, we could stick to the plan and go back and go to the Isles.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be our option at this moment.
At least now we have some basic
Something
questions to
referred to.
ask.
Because the only other option would be to wait until it comes back and then try to chase it, but
I don't like that
As
idea.
we're traveling between mainlands, it might be worthwhile to see shipping manifests and the like, and compare them to which boats actually arrive at their destination. If there is a singular path where a lot more ships are going missing as opposed to other paths, then it is likely that we will either find more of these fish pirates or that creature favoring that location for a hunting ground.
alright, well let's do that then.
Sure. We'll head to the Isles of Ruia once our ship's repaired.
All right.
Maddie, what do you think?
I'm gonna be real cheesy. I don't know what was happening.
That's okay.
God damn it!
Alright.
In fairness, I've
You
kind of.
motherfucker.
It has been a very long conversation, but we're basically
Yeah.
And
Zoned out.
I'm like
Maddie's
flipping out, like, what's happening?
Maddie's zoned out. It's fine. It happens.
There's a lot going on, that's
Maddie
alright.
was too busy looking at the.
No, I'm sleeping because like I hate a lot of damage.
That's fair. Alright, so that sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna go help the kids carry wood and stuff like that to the ship, and I'm going to help them repair.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
So, as you guys begin working on repairing your ship and plotting your next method for destroying the Lord of the Sea, we will be carrying on next session.
I
So-
wanted to do like
Oh.
a brief thing there, like going off the road and asking Aristotle something.
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Because, like, yeah, she just kind of, like, goes off on her own or retreats to her captain's quarters or something, and she's basically just, like, you wouldn't give me this if you thought I couldn't do it, right? You wouldn't knowingly send me to my death. Right?
You will receive a response that simply says, no.
Okay. And she'll leave it at that. That's all.
Okay. So, with that, you guys will begin working on fixing up your ship, and we will be moving on to the Isles of Aruya next session, where you guys will then be planning on how to deal with the Lord of the Sea.
God.
I can't believe Ro
Yeah.
read that entire time. How did she focus?
Ro just reads.
But
One word at a time.
And so with that, thank you very much for all of you watching. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. I hope you enjoyed the game today.
Don't worry about it.
What was that?
That was me. That was me. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
With that said, I hope to see you all again Saturday. Please have a nice one.